Club on Amazon at a decent price this week. Also, insane Macy's deals today. Yeah, we saw quite a few good discounts even on Lego.com. It seems like they can't get rid of those Animal Crossing sets fast enough.
60% off, I think I saw.
Yeah.
On a couple of the sets.
Yeah.
They're probably sold out, and you probably saw that wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe they got them sold out when they went down to 60% off. Hard to say.
I don't think they're sold out yet.
Uh-oh.
People still don't want them when they're discounted down to
before we move on, I think there's one other specific thing to mention. And that is today is a Brickworld deadline, Mark.
Oh, it is. Good call. Thank you. I was going to mention that tonight. Yes, you are correct. Today is the last day that you can get the discounted badge price for Brickworld Chicago 2026. Today is $1. It is $1. It's $150. Tomorrow it goes up to $200 and will be $200 until April 1st, ? Sometime in the spring, we raise it up to $250. But this is the earliest we've bumped up the price since I've owned the business, since the history of the business. And so we're trying something new this year. So tonight, before midnight, so you have 4 hours and 45 minutes to buy a Brickworld badge at the $150 discounted rate. So there you go.
Yeah, so as Mark was explaining, early discount ends today. Then it is in what is known as regular price until April 30th. That is your last day to purchase the regular price badge as well as get a refund after April 30th. So beginning in May, there is a late badge price.
Yes. And unfortunately, it's currently in our current system, we're stuck with the $20 restocking fee if you cancel. So we don't give a full discount, but yeah, April 30th is the last day to get a partial refund. Yeah, which will be everything you paid minus $20 per badge. So we're working on getting rid of that $20 restocking fee. Yes. All right. Good job, Steve.
Yesterday. So he's in as well. So there we have it. I see that Mark's got some stuff up, but before we get there, two things. First of all, we should look at the show run.
We should.
Which was this Thanksgiving, catching up with the crew. I think everyone mentioned some. There's Brick Dad mostly just said chaos. I don't know if he had more to say on that. Brick Dad.
Okay. It was mediocre politics and difference of dietary needs for Thanksgiving. The whole background of vegan / meat eater conundrum for Thanksgiving. So,
yes. All right. Today's show brought to you by tea. So now that we're through that, number one was Thanksgiving. We already did that. Number two is thanks, giving back the support. So Mark's going to talk about some of the great folks who both support Brickworld and the live stream. Then we're going to talk Totally Built More. That would be our mock segment. Taxes and transparency. Maybe we'll get to Bricklink in that one. That's our news. Turkey Day leftovers and those silly guys. I don't exactly know what Mark prepared for silliness. But my segment's called Turkey Day leftovers. Then too close to call. That would be the close call segment. And then this week's shows, we'll talk about our schedule. So pretty much our normal stuff brought to you by tea.
Nice.
All right. So I see, Mark, you have got some thanks. We're going to give some support back to a few people who support us.
Some people to thank. Exactly. We're going to start tonight, of course, with ACOB. This is basically a 52-week hype stream for Brickworld. Also, if you love Lego Star Wars, you got to check these guys out. They're a lot of fun. They go live Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. Central. Cool Hand Luke Bricks is on Sundays. Again, just kind of the European version of ACOB. Definitely, if you're into Star Wars, give these guys a follow. But they like all things Lego. They always have a nice, chill panel to discuss things with. Brick Babe, of course, right here on our show today, Lene. The Brick Babe over on YouTube, Instagram, and a little bit on TikTok. Is that right?
Yeah, a little bit on TikTok.
And two people who support us in the Animal Crossing stream, Copper Valor and April Honey. If you guys are into Nintendo cozy games, especially Animal Crossing, give these two people, Copper Valor and April Honey, a follow. And of course, we've got Super Hawk Bricks over on TikTok. They're staff members for Brickworld. Amazing people. Really love the Lego community. And you should definitely check out their content. Brick Dad, of course, here on the panel tonight. He's not only on TikTok, he is also on Instagram. He's also on the panel tonight. We appreciate him being here. VMAC Attacking, I'll be happy to see, as I've been sitting here telling everybody to go subscribe to you, that I actually did subscribe to you as well now. As you can see, my bell has been rung here. I realized that as I was pulling this up tonight, I'm like, I haven't subscribed to VMAC? What's like, you guys should subscribe to him. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers and sit here telling me to subscribe.
I'm going right now.
1,000 would be nice.
Yeah. VMAC's got a lot of fun content, a lot of original songs, a lot of animation, brick films, really fun channel over here. Go check that out over on Instagram. You can see Z Cerberus and all of his amazing creations that you've seen him build on the show. You can see all the final products here on his Instagram. Where are you at now? You're at 2,394 followers. Brickshell Cases, one of our buddies. They have a lot of great products. If you're into showing off your Lego sets, you definitely want to check them out. They have cases for minifigures. They have cases for different sets. They have single cases for minifigure display. They've got these awesome Technicar wall hangers, and then also K-Town Bricks. They do all of our minifigure printing for us, especially if you're in a castle. You should definitely check out K-Town Bricks. Nobody pays us to advertise for any of these that you're seeing tonight. These are all just friends of ours and places that we recommend that you work with. And thank you to everyone on the panel and in our little Thanksgiving presentation. Look, I'm making it dance. Appreciate you all very much.
We appreciate
right.
you, Mark.
VMAC, I'll find them.
Thanks.
You got another sub VMAC, so the
Yeah, once I
subs are
find
flying in.
I got Ben, and then I got VMAC and Brick Dad. Once I find you guys.
I should put all these links in the description of the video since I've now finally started copying and pasting. You know, I was typing out the same thing week after week. Join Ben and Mark and the Top E crew as we share our progress on our mocks in the first hour, and discuss the week's Lego news in the second hour, and then engage in general silliness in the third hour and beyond. Enjoy banter with Tanya the Tainted throughout. Typing that every week, and I was like, hey, you know what happens when you highlight something and hit Control-C? You don't have to type it all out. You can just paste it. All you have to do is change the episode number. I don't know what was wrong with me.
It's quality control. That's quality control.
There you go.
You're going to make sure it was right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of news, though it is a hot button topic. So we are going to have some extra time in our normal show hour to talk mocks. I did make some progress on mine, and I'm starting to work on something new. So we'll see how that's going. It's a little early to fully judge. But before I show off my mock, we've got to walk up. So here we go.
Who's this kicking it with a new mob? New mob. New mob. New mob. Yeah. Will we get a chunky match? Will we get computer tech? And orange spaceship so sleek? Does he hate castles this week? Does the new mech have a wicked team? Has the castle from last week been reshaped? Has he built 5 orcs and welcome Z Cerberus Daddy Ben? Yeah! Choke the 5-bit! Computer tech!
All right, and trying to learn here to not get this set up until we're actually ready to go, so I don't put, VMAC or Linnea all of a sudden in a giant picture. So I think we got it now. Here we go. We'll go over to my screen.
Ooh,
Wow.
that looks great.
Layout set up a little bit.
Needs more waterfall.
Yeah, no waterfall. Probably does need some elevation change more than it has. But kind of that's one of the, I guess, limiting factors when dealing with hexagons. But now we can see we've got the path kind of connects all pretty well too, which is nice. We can start over here at the stable. I think I need a gold horseshoe instead of the gray colored one underneath the stable mast there, but we'll see
If you're into that sort of thing.
if you're into that sort of thing. Here's the purple tree that I started last week.
That's pretty.
Is it just blurry for me?
It usually takes this camera a second to focus.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
it's not perfect on this camera. It's much better. on the other.
Oh, okay. Not
Uh,
that it was me. Looks good.
We've got the little well, and then the blacksmith shop, which we've been working on. That one's pretty close to about where it needs to be now. I added a second smith. He's just some dude with a little green hoodie on there. And then we've got the big manor on the other
Nice. Oh, geez.
we definitely need some more trees and some scenery down in front here. Maybe
Yeah.
a statue or something. I definitely need a couple of larger trees to fill out the background. But I have some more hexagons.
Steve Paul to suggest you go to a eye doctor, Lene.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I thought it was me. I'm a diabetic. Could be my eye.
No.
So I do have
that's
some
the case
more.
I need to go to. Oaktown Bricks
Yeah.
is here tonight. Jazzy Viking Bricks really likes that pink tree. I do as well. I mean, that's just
Tree.
striking when you turn it that way. Yeah. Ooh,
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
that's great. I do love that lavender color, but that pink just really pops the right way, man.
Yeah, the
It does.
double pink
Oh,
and the little birdie, the new
A little birdie.
little red bird there.
a little bird.
The new
Oh!
autumn garden one, or the medieval garden as some people call it.
And
As
the
a
little
placement,
bird.
Nice, well printed little birds that could join
the placement is perfect.
the set sometime. Yeah, so I do need a little more landscaping. The problem is I'm out of green wedges,
Yeah.
so I can't do. Right now they're just brown, but I think I need to add, something fun for the center of town here, a statue or something.
Need a pick a brick
Something
order.
exciting.
Yeah.
I have one in, but one of the problems with Pick a Brick is if you order left and right wedge wings, some
Mhm.
of them come from Illinois and some of them come from Denmark.
What I know it drives me nuts. Like, who? If it's a bestseller, why is somebody buying only one of them?
Why are you only buying the left ones? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how they come up with bestseller. I think they're like, let's just throw this in a box and ship it to the U.S.
Yeah, so it's going to take
It's
a little
their
while for those
bestseller
to-
from use
Right.
in sets.
Well, I mean, as weird as that is, though, you'd think they would normally come in pairs. They don't always have to. I understand that, but
Peace appears as counterpart, and at least they have they're shipping to the States again from Denmark.
yes,
we
which
do
is
have
why I can
access back
finally
to-
add some.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so here I have.
Yeah,
I
I've
went
got a
to
place in
some
order.
minifigs and I got some green things, but I haven't cracked it open yet. So
Nice.
we're waiting on that, and then I'll make a few more trees for the back as well, so that when this is on display at a place like Brickworld Chicago, it'll have something that kind of looks
More of a
spilled out.
background.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So you want to look at this new nonsense I'm working on?
absolutely. I love new nonsense.
Shock us and surprise us, Ben. What do you got?
This isn't going to be shocking or surprising because right now it just looks weird.
I don't believe that. I know
All right.
you well enough.
Here's our weird thing.
It's a shark.
So I had these round bases that I built.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've got a number of them. Here's a medium-sized one. And then I have this big one. The castles are going on hexagons, so maybe it's sci-fi on the round ones. I'm not sure. But I started working on this nonsense, which is
Gorgeous.
kind of a floating rock, sort of, with boosters. I don't know. I've really only worked on one corner of it so far.
Interesting.
But I did add lights.
Question mark?
So,
Ooh, in the thrusters, I'm gonna say.
yeah, so there's some lights in the thrusters
Ooh.
and some lights up here that are going somewhere else.
Little
Nice.
Dorado is back. Welcome back, sir. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey, hey.
I guess you're back. You said guess who's back. I'm guessing you.
I said Odele Dorado is back.
So you said guess who's back.
Oh,
The
he
answer is
is.
either Shady's
Oh.
back or he is.
Oh, maybe Shady's
Yes,
back.
who's back?
Alphonse says,
Uh,
"Is the floating rock castle or sci-fi?"
Yes.
Exactly.
It's the base
That
to a
is the plan.
lighthouse.
That's cool.
It's
So
going to be a
here's-
big yellow castle on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Don't think it'll be Yellow Castle. That's a little outside my comfort zone. But if it was going to be an Orange Castle,
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
hmm,
That's
that
so
would make
Ooh.
sense.
Orange
You know, that
castle.
would actually make a lot of it would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been waiting to pull the trigger on Space Castle, and now we're starting to work on Space Castle. I'm hoping that right now, the smaller base, I have that medium-sized one, would make more sense for where it is right now. But after the rest of it's on, one of the nice things about these round bases is you can put them on the old Lazy Susan and spin them.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be so small that it becomes unstable with whatever's on top.
You got
Funny,
a
I'm
rough
making-
idea of what the diameter is on that base?
Not yet.
Okay.
This one here is, I guess there's the old
Joe Gatto.
Mark reminds me of Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. He's a comedian.
Joe Gatto.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you both have protuberant noses. I
we
guess.
we certainly do.
Yeah, so there are 4 sizes of these circles that I've made. This is the second largest. The largest size is what is on the spinning Falcon Knights castle that I brought to Brickworld
Oh,
last
okay.
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That gives
I
me
think
an
it's
idea.
Second size.
Lego Team B says whatever it is, it's going to look mean. Tron says gonna do Nexo Knights proud. Odelatorado says of Impractical Jokers. Yes, yes.
No.
I've gotten a number of people who I remind people of, and I think it just depends on the phase of my life. For a while, it was Ben Stiller. For a while, it was Aaron Rodgers. Who else have I gotten? I got somebody else who's people used to say Steve-O from Jackass. It's
I
been a
can
while
see
since
that.
anybody said that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just depends on where the weight in my face is, really, I think is what causes it. But yeah.
Yeah. There was a ninja on Ninja Warrior that reminded me of you, but that guy I believe is in prison now, so we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
So, yeah, really depends. Mark's a chameleon. It's like many a folk.
Yeah.
So
I think I look like me, but whatever. I don't know. I did see.
Oh, you've
I
seen it.
guess. No. I saw it leaked. I saw the information leaked. I hadn't seen an actual picture of it. It's from. It doesn't look like it's official yet.
Which
I texted.
Yeah. Check your text. Yeah.
okay.
We may have some news? Question mark.
Okay. Checking.
Breaking news.
So anyway, I think right now, normally I'm trying to get away from, to a large extent, when I do rock work, doing essentially what I'm doing here, which is just, tiles of them stacked up and whatever else. But because of the nature of the shape, I'm going to have to kind of live with that, because I think most of the focus will end up on the top anyway. Before, I've done stuff like hide it under vines, and that's still a possibility. Though I think my vines might have to be a little different on this particular build, given that it's, somewhat sci-fi in nature. So we'll see how it develops. I'd imagine, depending on how this week goes, I might have at least one side of this built out by next week. But who knows how busy or
I'm gonna say. I'm
Not
sure
his
you
deal.
will.
So there we go. I've got no Stranger Things to watch though, so to find something.
Oh yeah, we did watch the first episode of that last night. I'm tired of things ending on cliffhangers. We watched Pluribus and Stranger Things, and I'm like,
Here's just the roll.
just kind of wrap things up a little bit neater instead of leaving us on the very edge of a cliff. Why is it doing this?
This thing actually changed quite a bit since yesterday. Yesterday I had this built. You can see sort of this indent here in the base.
Yeah,
It was built all the way out to the edges of this, and then I felt it was just too big. I really want it to be smaller at the base and go up. I can't have, a single rod coming down the middle, because that
Right.
won't support what was on top. So here's sort of my compromise for kind of the smallest.
Are we looking at the
Comfortable
base as a launch pad base or just
No,
a
I
black
think it's-
space pedestal?
I think it's just the pedestal. Maybe I'll put some stars on it. Maybe
Okay.
who knows? We'll see when I get to that juncture. For now, it's just so that when it's sitting on the turntable, it won't tip over side to side, and it'll be easy to pick up. And
Stability of it. Yeah, I got you. Now, how modular are you planning on making this for?
this one won't be modular. No, be one piece. Will be what I always do stupidly, which is carry it in very carefully, sweat the entire time I'm driving to Chicago.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Put it on
Okay.
a discarded
Hopefully
door.
not run into a glass door.
Put it on a door. Yep.
The glass doors.
Walk into a glass door. Yep.
Yeah.
And that.
Tron says, I know a lot of people don't care for Nexonites, but some parts work in Castle, other parts in space. It's a mixed bag of both. I didn't mind Nexonites, actually. I've been avoiding Lumi bricks for the longest time, but recent steampunk Castle space stuff has me thinking twice, despite the fugly figs. Oh, Matt got really excited about something he saw on Amazon. He's like, look, they've got black roses. I'm like, oh yeah, I think that's the Black Dahlia. Oh, it was Hogo Kids.
Oh, okay.
No,
They came in today and he was all disappointed. He's like, you're not gonna want to build it because it's not Lego. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be a brand name bitch about this. I'm like, if you like them, go ahead and build them. He's like, I'll just give them to someone else as a Christmas gift. I'm like, Matt, build them. He's like, no, I failed. I'm like, if you're excited about them, just build them. He's like, I thought it'd be a nice decoration. I'm like, then build them.
You don't know that Hogo Kids is necessarily evil.
It's Brickworld, not Lego
That's
World.
silly.
Exactly. I am worried about Hogo Kids, and he actually bought 2 of them. Hogo Kids and something I did not even recognize. The box came in beat all to hell, and I can't even tell what it is on the outside of the box. I'm like, is this what's in the box? I'm like, it doesn't look like it's buildable. He's like, I'll just send him somewhere else. I'm just like, stop. Elgoff says interesting start, but it doesn't look very piratey.
You never know, Al. They're the 2 smaller sized ones.
Okay.
So
From flexagons to circlegons.
circle guns, yeah, the circles. I like the circles because they look nice on the turntable, but can't really add to them.
Joseph asks, is there a Lincoln Log World for Chicago? You'd want to attend that?
Log
They
World.
still make those?
Brick Orphanage, yeah, but I think they're plastic now. Brick Orphanage says the Lumi Cyberpunk looks great. One space set so far, but it's great too.
Yeah.
It's got those stupid bell-headed astronauts though, and some weird aliens in it. We
Yeah,
gotta take
with
a
a
look
couple
at that here.
helmets, it's not too bad. Other
True,
than
true.
their bodies.
Bodies and the bell-shaped heads. Make a Blocks World Chicago. I mean, they have brick. You can bring them. I can't promise you won't get some grief for it.
We actually do have some official reveals. This is crazy.
We got
Just
new.
in the last hour. It's the buildable Groot. The
Oh,
buildable
Great.
and some Ninjago stuff.
Yes.
Well, that's something we can talk about.
All right.
Oh, yes, City 2026. Star Wars 2026. We actually got a bunch of reveals all of a sudden.
All of us out of nowhere.
Oh, goodness. Well,
So
be
everybody stay
looking at
tuned.
them
We're going to
fresh
play it by
new then.
ear to
What
get
if we
into
ever-
this fresh news.
Yeah, here's the Jeep and the train, and there's actually a ton of stuff that just got officially revealed. That
It's
I
listed
mean,
as December 1st on Jay's Brick blog. It's not December 1st yet here.
I wonder if this
So-
is up on Lego site. Yeah, there's a Superman mech.
There's always a Superman mech.
There's some Disney stuff officially revealed. Yeah, there's quite a bit here to talk about tonight.
Which is a surprise, but maybe this is a cover for the Bricklink
Oh,
stuff. So,
there's some Star Wars stuff. What the hell?
It's all the January 1 release stuff that's
We'll do it
coming.
live. Yeah.
So
yeah,
We
looks like
literally-
most of it's not up on Brick.
Literally
not
do
up on
it.
Lego.
That up on Lego, yeah. But these are apparently official reveals, so we can talk about them this evening. Thanks, Lego. That's weird. Don't they know what our live stream schedule is?
right? Exactly.
148.8. Holy shit. Bonix do not go off. Okay, sorry.
So real quick, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you've got friends or family that should watch this for the stuff that's coming in January, right now go ahead and share the live to them so that they can catch all of the Lego news that's coming in the next hour segment.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. Thank you, Brick Dad. I'm just
There's
sitting
a
here.
lot out there. All right, so before we get into the news, including some discussion on the hot topic of Bricklink stopping sales in a number of countries, we are going to see what Mark's been up to.
Yeah, I believe Vince built this week as well.
Ooh.
Did.
Yeah, we've got
Do we
at
have a
least 3
walk-up for,
builds.
for Vince yet? I mean, we sort of do.
We could do Peely Bone.
Actually, I have a request for Vince's accoutrements.
Accoutrements.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, here we go. Let's walk Mark up.
Mark's an otter, watch him splash. Building art deco, leaves and grass. Keeping fab, you land on streams. Making mugs, fulfilling dreams. Don't need breaks when his builds are up. Only cheers and howls from his club. So let's get pumped for this Scorpio. Mark's creations are on the show.
Oh, I
Right.
forgot to put my other mic on. But there we have it. I'll get a little bit more light on there too. Mhm.
All right. And when, after Mark does that, we will shift over to our special layout. I do want to mention this. I did order a Stream Deck so that I could like push buttons and like change things more easily. Maybe even put a sound effect on there. Best Buy said they'd deliver it yesterday, and they did not. They've delayed it for some indeterminate amount of time. They seem to be doing something like, I kind of assume this is something like DoorDash, where they'll get people locally to like come and
Oh.
pick something up that you order and drop it off.
What?
But we also had snow yesterday, and nobody wants to drive from
I had
Hopkins,
2
Minnesota
deliveries
to-
yesterday get canceled because of the snow. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
me.
I personally made sure that my mailbox was reachable, but
Yeah.
obviously the post office couldn't get out of the parking lot to begin with. So
I don't think it's a post office for me. It's just some bum who just doesn't want to drive to the house.
that's very possible for you.
We had some. We had a. We went and got our food yesterday because we would have felt bad asking anybody to drive in what was such a heavy snowstorm all day. So we went and did pickup.
Yeah, Mark, you're pretty quiet for some reason, even
Oh,
though
did I
I know
not?
you switched over. I think
All
you
right.
did.
Let me make sure.
You
Hypercloud.
switched. I think it's just a little quiet.
Okay, I don't know why it would be, but here we go.
All right.
All right, I'll try to talk louder, I guess.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, so here we have it. I took a little bit of a break from Victor's hideout, and put together a studio file that I've been working on for a while for the Orchard House, which I had almost completely given up on. And got some parts in for that, and started throwing it together because it was the path of least resistance for me with extra travel. I had an extra day, so I was going to tackle finishing Victor's hideout, but the
All right. I muted Mark there. Mark, you are all garbled. I do not know what's going on with that headset.
Wireless connections a little
You sound
messed
like
up.
you sound like a robot or something. I don't know what's going on with you. Let's see here. We'll answer a few questions while Mark gets that sorted here. Let's see. Steve says USPS is supposed to deliver rain, sleet, or snow. Am I right? Am I old enough to remember that? Yeah, that used to be their motto. Let's see here. Mike Child says I had Amazon orders yesterday that set out for delivery, and then they got delayed because of weather, but they were delivered today. Yeah, I still didn't get mine today. And it's weird because I got like a text message and it sends me out to the app and it just says, look at what you're doing. Or log in to see what the status is, and then there's no status. So I don't know. Let's see here. I've had several orders go to wrong post office.
Oh no.
Interesting.
That is interesting. So I gave up on the headset altogether. I'll just sit at my computer
Right.
and look
we
at it.
take-
There's not too much to see. But I was excited about doing that like Mediterranean tile on it. And I typically have like everything's closed up and I try to shove some lights in there. I usually drop tea lights in there. So I thought it'd be exciting to have like a nice open main room that you might be able to see a couple little stories going on in there if you got down and looked, and kind of make it livelier and give me more incentive to light it up and create some nice interior in there as well. Maybe have it open from the front to the back. There's a lot of houses like that in Italy. There are actually quite a few here on the lakeshore, where people want to have their house be able to open up from the front to the back on the nicer summer days on the lake. So just kind of using that as a basic concept. I want to leave those two doorways that are open now. I want to leave them pretty well open. It's not I'm not going for colonial here. Thank you. I also like those columns.
It doesn't look colonial at all. The tile work on it and the color choices, very Mediterranean. I love the look of it. So you're right on. You're right on for what you're shooting for.
Cool. Yeah, it's definitely the style I'm going for. We had worked on this, Ben and I, on one of our live streams. I think we had a third host that night. Someone else sat there while we did this, kind of figured this out in studio, how those columns are going to match up with the wall. Now, I did not get up that high, but I do have like the top. It's very interesting here. So one of the things I was doing in studio is that technique I used for the columns is it's 5 2x2 round bricks and then a wheel hub. The wheel hub that has the studs on it, because it creates a real nice side texture. And then I put an upside down parabolic disc in that, and it was off by half a plate. And so I was sitting here in studio, like turning brackets on their backs to get that extra half a plate. And so the ceiling in studio, like the roof was like floating. It's still gonna have to float, but I added a 2x2 parabolic, a 2x2 radar dish to the 3x3 radar dish, and that filled up that half a plate gap. But it still doesn't stud onto anything. Here's the roof I was working with right here. I'll show you what it looks like on here.
Well, as long as it makes contact and can be supported, it's not going to matter. It's just the weight being able to transfer. It doesn't have to stud on.
Exactly. It's going to be a gravity build for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. I kind of like... You can see it more clearly when you're looking straight up at it, like the the Mediterranean influence of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the floor does a lot for separating colonial, as does the kind of bright blue color.
Yeah, I think like
the columns not being ribbed, going up and being straight columns makes a big difference as well for sticking to a different style from colonial. So
I really went for kind of like a marble railing. It used the white nipple piece with an upside down 1x1 cone, and so like it's somewhat convoluted because they can't connect to each other. It's just like the 2x2 jumper. Come on, focus. 2x2 jumper into an anti-tile.
Anti-tile, yes.
Yeah, the tile.
No, it looks good.
Anti-studs on it, which is a very interesting piece.
Yeah, but it comes in handy. It's basically like it's a square boat slider. Really, is what I refer to it as in my head.
I should say it doesn't have anti-studs on it; it has studs on it. So it's the inversed tile.
Oh yeah.
Call it. So little interesting piece.
Sure. Anti-tile.
I'm going to try something real quick with this. So bear with me if there's any other comments or if you guys have anything else to say about it.
We're keeping an eye on it here. Let's see here. Brick Orphanage loves the color combo on the tiles. Let's see here. General Tron says many colonial style houses have 8 to 10 columns on the front like that. And Steve Polda suggests that instead of being a colonial, it could be a columnial. I believe that's how you present or say that as well. So Steve bringing the dad joke today. Yeah, so when we looked at this at studio, sort of the big trick here is because that top has the wheel plus the dishes and then the antenna going down the the bottom direction there to hold everything together, it does have a bit of a rim or a bit of a lip that you have to get past and still try to make it look smooth. So Studio, thankfully, you can sort of guess as to what might fit. The Studio does give you good collision alerts when you're putting that on. So if you're trying to get the right cheese wedge or whatever there, so that it looks nice and filled in still, but doesn't.
The radar dish
collide
having
with
its curve and making contact with the edge of a tile or stuff like that.
Yep,
Yeah,
all that
it's-
stuff. Algoff says it needs more gold.
No, I actually just pulled gold shutters out of this. I was just like, why do I even have gold shutters? The hopefully that Kevin set that you sent via text, Lene, has the inverted arch I need for this to work in this color, because we found the best piece to work is the 1x2 inverted arch, but they don't make it in the dark azure yet. Dark azure. I don't even like saying that word.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up. I can't pull it up anymore. Oh, God.
We'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
So here's.
So Mark's got the pieces. He thinks he's got the pieces. He's got the power. Oh, we're just putting in some windows. There we go.
Yeah, I like getting the. I was doing this with the blacksmith shop I was making, getting the since they don't make shutters that fit the 1x2x3 windows, I like throwing those back there so it doesn't always have to be wide open. I thought white might be the best color. I also have brown. I think I definitely have. Gray.
I like the white.
Yeah,
I do too.
cool, awesome. Thank you.
It pops a little bit and matches up with the columns and the color of it, so it draws it into the windows a little bit. So I kind of like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'd try it in gold.
Yeah,
Ah.
more gold.
More gold. Needs more gold.
Barf.
Facts. Double barf.
But yellow.
They do have yellow.
They do.
That part was originally occurred or showed up when the Pirate Wave first came in as windows on the ships. So they did have a very limited selection back in the day. So
And they must have been-
every color. I was excited.
They must have been pretty flimsy because they did redesign this a number of years ago.
Yes, with thicker tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Let's
redesigned.
see.
They've redesigned the windows to remove the shutter tabs, and now they've added the thickerness on the latticed windows like that.
The thickerness.
The
Thicker-
thickness.
Thicker tabs. Hoarder 66 is in the house now.
I thought
Oh,
there were more
harder.
colors in this. Apparently, it only comes in black, dark bluish gray, medium blue, reddish brown, tan, white, and pearl gold. I wonder if there's a new. Oh, that looks like the right one.
Yeah, they are relatively limited.
That's sad.
Yeah, I do have the old thinner ones in regular brown.
I do. It looks like they came in green. I don't remember that happening, but I do believe I have. Oh no, they came with some of the pirate sets in green and pink. I wonder if I have any pink. Oh, it came in the Outback Airstrip and the Mystic Mountain Time Lab.
Oh,
I thought it was
options
pirates.
there.
So that's a no.
Yeah. I might have actually gotten both of those. I might have them somewhere. And the pink ones came in the girls' freestyle suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Flooring is stunning. Thank you, Hoarder. Appreciate that. Thackernass.
I don't know what that means, but that's okay.
Thickness? It's a fun way to say thickness. All right.
All right.
Well, there we have it. That's all I have to show this week.
Okay.
But I'm excited about it. This will probably go on a shelf until I finish Victor. I also have a space castle to build and a Kraken ship and a what's it
Kraken
called?
ship?
Yeah, Kraken Knight ship. And then the
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to do it soon though.
Yeah.
And then there's also a Grand Theft moped. I need to make for the Tainted Mad Libs. collab.
Yeah, I got to get on Horny and Wrong. I know what I'm doing. I haven't started it yet. Maybe that'll have to be one of my round bases as well.
Awesome.
Next year, if we do another Mad Libs collab, I definitely want my Mad Lib to be this one. I want to do Shut Up Troy
Oh, nice.
as a Mad Lib.
You do tend to get what you want too. So
You know. This time I got lucky.
I'm going to ask for something that follows this.
Oh yes.
Oh, the crowbar.
Yes,
Lene, what is that?
The other one.
The other crowbar.
the other crowbar. Yes. It's the red version. All right. Normally our walk-up songs are only about 40 seconds, but we're gonna give an extra long walk-up song to this next guy, who I know is building a winter-themed build that we saw today. And this song is his own creation. He believes I judged him too harshly for the video, though, as he indicated earlier. That's okay, because we'll play it anyway. This is our new favorite banger. I just want to say
Oh, yes.
that the stairs are a shelf.
This is the style you aspire to. It's flawless, expensive, and new. No two chairs are matching, and the fig tree is dying. Look, there are little balls on the shelf. I just made you say balls. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah! We've got the antique stapler next to a meaningless roll of twine. We found grandma's urn surrounded by books with no spine. The photoshopped iPad is on a step, and dad's old ashtray looks just fine. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah!
Yeah,
It's so
Banger.
good.
yes,
So
ultimate banger.
good. Oh, my
Steve
God.
says that song is a banger. Yes, it is.
It's so true.
Great. Brickmaster G in the house. He's giving some new Venator hype. We'll get to that in the
What's up, G?
news in a minute. But before we get
Ah.
to that, let's see what Mr. Getting Started has for us. Here we go. Look at this. Here it is. I don't know if anyone was aware that there's a Venomized snowman.
Ooh.
Here we go. So tell us about this, Vince.
So we got a show coming up here in December, and also a challenge build. So kind of two birds with one stone. I figured, didn't want it to just be like every other snowman. So just a little bit of a challenge myself and make it venomy. I like venom as a concept.
Mhm.
So thought it'd be a cool idea. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think the face was the most challenging part, and I could probably do something a little better, but kind of working within that scale. Overall, I'm absolutely thrilled with it. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's very Calvin and Hobbes. Quarterback Jay says, "Oh, that looks creepy cool." Yeah, no, it's fun. Did you ever read the old Calvin and Hobbes where they're like, "There's something wrong with that boy because he always does like the snowmen are getting like backed over by the car, or like throwing up in the garbage can, or like stuff like that." It's very cool. I like it.
Yeah, I did some Calvins and Hobbes back in the day, but it's been a while. Oh, ow. You can do it.
Never sure whether to chuckle or shit my pants, says Brick Orphanage. Yeah, definitely stick with it, Al.
That VMAX song is just, came out of nowhere. We knew what he was doing. We knew there was a special keyword we were supposed to say a couple weeks ago. It's my favorite one to sing along to.
I think I think he might be doing the same build challenge that VMAC is doing. Am I right?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's 16 by 16
Oh, we're doing L song.
print, and then footprint, and then snowman is the prompt word. So
Okay.
I thought about doing like Tony Montana, but I figured that wouldn't be very appropriate for Christmas display. So
different
When
type
does
of
that
snowman.
stop you? Yeah.
Then I did work a little bit on my mech. Not much noticeable, but I redid the joints, so it's a lot more stable now.
Oh,
And
nice.
started on the knees. I kind
gonna
of
be
like this from the side, but I kind of don't. But
I don't build mech, but I'm gonna build the hell out of this mech. Like,
Built a giant mech.
yeah, it's gonna be enormous, and it's still gonna say needs more mech.
well,
Wow.
I mean, it might not get all the way finished, so then it
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
Ben says the
appropriately
same
named.
thing about builds.
Ooh, Al is fully tapping out here.
Yeah, can't beat
I still
that.
want to see what you build, though.
Alphonse
Oh.
said he was debating doing a yellow snowman for the Indie League Challenge, but while on the Venom. Oaktown says Scarface Christmas sounds hilarious. Tron says suddenly remembering that Jack Frost movie from '97. That was look, I'm a Picasso.
I was originally gonna do that, and then I was like, well, if I'm doing that creepy mouth, just do Venom.
Corner J says sounds like somebody else here doesn't mock. Alphonse says, what piece is Mark talking about, and what color does he want them in? Was it the window insert? Yeah, the I was talking about the shutter piece. It's 2529 comes in pink, and I want it. That's the story.
He's not even here to
Oh,
defend herself.
She's not here. Where'd she go?
I don't know. I just heard Sammy, but the camera's off, so that's okay.
So we're gonna need
Yeah, Ben.
feedback
So
on these.
yeah, I don't know that I have feedback. I like that you've got some angles going here. I like that the foot seems to be able to tip forward. The knee joint is going to always make me nervous.
Yeah.
Because those things will flop almost no matter how tough you make them. What they did in one of the Ninjago mechs to try to give the knees more strength is they added some sliding parts with hinges just to add more friction. So I see like down at the ankle you have that long rod piece in the cylinder.
Oh,
Some being able to do something like that up at the knee too, just to add more friction so that it stays.
yeah, I
unless
planned
you're
on having
running-
something like that.
Okay.
Make it look like there's hydraulic cylinders and something in there.
Yeah, I would definitely.
This one I'm
think
not
about
too
that.
worried about because it's all going to be vertical load. It's just this guy that.
That's the one I'd worry about. All right. Yep. So yeah, whatever you can do to try to stabilize that knee, add some friction. The more, the better.
I would never use those colors together, Vince, but I think it works really well for a mech.
It does.
Yeah. I like the direction you're going with this a lot.
Yeah, it's got our favorite colors of red and yellow in there. But
The yellow
whatever.
is very accent color. There's not going to be a ton of that. But.
I don't mind it. I'd say throw in a couple more accents. It's looking kind of 80s to me. Reminds me of like any number of those Voltron knockoff shows that came out.
Yeah. In my head,
those-
it's like a Gundam, but like
Yeah.
I'm not looking at Gundams to build it. It's just all out of my head, but it's kind of like the style I'm going for, I guess.
It seems very, very Japanese Gundam mech style for sure.
Agreed.
So that's what you're going for. I think you're getting it.
I just have, the other 5/6 to go.
Gotta start somewhere though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, gotta start somewhere. And I think actually starting on the legs might be a better choice to the extent now that, what always happens with me is I make it too heavy from the start.
Ooh.
Then when I try to put legs on it, you're cooked. You can't fix it. But now you'll be able to adjust in real time as you build it up. Hopefully you won't have a Larry moment with it. But,
Please
you know,
don't. Yeah. No Larry.
Well, one thing I thought about doing that might help too, the stability, is have, something's got to make this bend. So having like a cylinder, but maybe actually brick build it or something so it'll be fully rigid.
Yeah.
More forever on this side, but then I can, have a secondary that's closer to on the plane of the base where it's attached.
We got a request from Steve Polda to accent it with some bananas.
I mean, that's a yellow color. It would work. You got the little guns and the hoses. Why not some bananas? Yeah. So take a look. I think it's Jay's Titan mech is the one. No, where's it? Cole's. It's the one that just came out. Cole's Dragon Titan mech, the white one with the gold sort of wings on it. I don't think.
I mean, I own Zane's from the one that came with the gold minifigures.
Yeah, so this one's a little more recent, and it's got a sliding mechanism in the knees that help.
I know that one had a cool. The one I have has a cool with the tri-lobed ball joint thing in the knees that makes it work better. It's more posable than normal, but it's a lot smaller too. So
Yeah, this one's looking a little more chunky for sure.
You said Cole's Titan Dragon mech, the white and gold one. Okay.
Yep, that's the
yeah.
one, right?
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, so down in the knee area on this
Oh, weird.
you can share it. But what they have are some rails and then some pieces that make the knee joint slide up and down. It just adds the right amount of friction. It's also much smaller than Vince's, though. So you might have to do something, very stable on it.
Yeah, that's a pretty in-depth build here.
yeah, I just hope it stays up. I think it will. If my math and everything is right as far as these angles and weight distribution, because I got Trogdor to stand up.
Yeah.
Falco Rich confirms that Zane's Titan mech also had nice knees. So we got nice knees in the Lego mech world lately. They're doing better with it.
I mean, the other alternative is to make it just a static, straight up thing, but I feel like that doesn't push the envelope enough for this to be a challenge build for me. I say my goal is to pull out all the stops and do the best work I'm capable of. Whether or not it's the best work in the world, but that's not the best work in the world, but it's my best stuff. So
yeah, I mean, none of us are gonna do a Zane Houston, but we can certainly do our best. So, I can hear Sammy down there
Sure can.
saying hi to everyone.
Love that voice.
And who knows, this might be your first step into a permanent place in the mech realm. Vince.
Yeah.
You never know.
maybe
The F1 mech is next.
my big thing right now is it's a completely other side project that I've not started on, but that's going to be most of my builds, and it's going to be in a way that it can change, and like every time it's displayed, it'll look different and constantly be added on, but not in a way that hinders anything.
Okay.
So it's
Goals
and fun, hopefully.
Yeah. And that's what this is supposed to be about. But yeah, of course, you can absolutely use it to challenge yourself. And looks like you're doing great so far. So especially, I don't build mech, but this is amazing so far. And like you said, it's only 1/6 of it. Let's be fair, it's probably 1/5. Thighs, pelvis, torso, head.
Yeah, it's going to probably be like 4 feet tall, right? 3 feet.
It's a lot of mech.
Needs more.
It's a lot of mech. Yep.
It needs more mech.
Well, the needs more. That's a little. There'll be a little fun bit to that at Chicago. So.
All right.
Okay.
Promise is made.
We'll see.
Promise is made.
Look forward to seeing the progress on this.
Somehow.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. We are now.
Brick Dad, did you build this week?
I did not. I built. We have some holiday sets that I'm for decorating that I was reassembling because I disassembled them each year. So that's the majority of what I do right after Thanksgiving or the week of Thanksgiving is reassembling sets to get those prepared for display up in the living room. The only time I'm allowed to have Lego outside of the Lego room.
Linnea, did you build anything this week?
I sort of built something for the Dream Builder slug, but
That was really cool.
oh yeah, it was like the seasons. I was able to use what we built and just
Yeah.
kind of roll with that. So it was like Mo bringing Santa from fall to winter. Yeah, so that was fun.
I'd say that'd be a fun video to share later in the stream because I'm not sure everybody saw it. Yeah, it'd be a fun one to share because I thought that was a really great idea.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
you're welcome. Thanks for sharing it with us. I want more people to know about it because it was what Lene's Dream Builders Lug did was they did a Thanksgiving Day parade and they all built a float and they spliced it into a video together. That first guy went off. He was like the bluey guy who did like the animation.
That
like, you
was the
show
mod
off.
mom. That was the mod mom. Crazy. But
Oh
the
yeah.
second one, Manda's Bricks, that was an amazing mock, and she broke it. You should see right as she was filming it. I actually see you the pieces. She broke it, so she literally had to rebuild it, and that was like, that was a real crazy good mock.
Oh,
But I did try to. I will. I saw it, and I said, "Oh, this is great for Minifig Mug Monday." I tried to build this, but sometimes non-Lego products are just so
yeah.
cheap.
That's why I am worried about what Matt bought, but I do hope that he tries to build it because I want him to have fun. I was slightly offended slash feel a little guilty myself that he was just like, oh, it's not Lego, you're not going to want to build. What are you showing us?
The build, it's just
Oh.
wonky. Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why would you say it was
Trying to
wonky?
hide these like cubbies because they're messy. It's not. It's like I'm leaning over. It's just not. It's not the precision of Lego. The clutch isn't there. It's
Yeah.
just really you can see
Oh.
kind of. You see, yeah. It's not really. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I do.
It's-
Oh yeah, very much so. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Why are there studs on the outside? Why are
Well,
there side studs? Oh, is it supposed to be something?
There must be some cladding.
There must be some
Pilot, they're
texture.
gonna pilot.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
It's a coffee cup. So you
Oh,
built
no,
you.
I got you. Okay.
And
Best
it looks
mug,
like
hot
you
cocoa.
spin the coffee cup to see inside of it.
they could have.
Okay.
They could have like
Cute.
completely divided the brick count in half and
Yeah.
use better building techniques and achieve the same look. So
I found there's a number of things that I've collected over the year. Over the years, and I collect old Lego pieces that have like the logos and like the logo was turned 90 degrees or like it's the old logo on the stud, stuff like that, like older bricks. The ones before they had tubes, the ones that were split, like stuff like that. And sometimes they accidentally get stuck, like they get mixed into my collection. I put a tile on that build today that doesn't have. No, I'm not giving a thumbs up. I'm pointing. It doesn't have a lip on it. It goes directly down to the plate. If I hadn't put it on the edge, it would never ever have come off in a million years. But it was before they had the groove, which was, I mean, they put on in like the late 70s. Like, how did this get mixed in with the rest of my tiles? That may
Yeah.
never come off. Good thing there wasn't a print on it because I've done that before. Like the last piece I put into like this really elaborate tile floor
In the middle.
Yeah, it was like it had like a clock face on it or some sort of like space symbol, and I was just like, yeah, there was absolutely no way to get it out of there. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna put a minifigure on it.
And
Yeah.
interestingly enough, after they started putting the grooves in, then they started making jumper plates without the groove. So they've done kind of both ways, gone back and forth, depending on how easy it is to pop off. They, have done a couple different designs on the bottom of jumper plates, and some
Yeah.
of them are grooved, some of them aren't. Several different molds for that now.
You think I would just keep a brick separator nearby, but I'm constantly like these two thumbs, like the edge of the nail, I constantly bent back.
I keep
Yeah.
those two. I keep both a brick separator and my mallet handy. I can't build without them.
I need to get myself a mallet. That would help a lot.
I've got a mallet.
Say less.
This week I also invested in some of these.
I know your address.
Here we go, Mark.
Look at that tiny one. We're all showing our weird tools.
I like the.
Brickhead's got the plastic mallet.
You guys, I just clicked Brickhead. I just clicked Brickdad's video here to like try to open up the window. Like I'm just browsing the internet. I'm just like, I want to see this video. I like the one with the red end and the brown end, just because like the red end's a little bit like softer, so you hit most bricks with it. But if you're like really trying to flatten something down to like base plates, you use the harder end.
The jeweler hammer.
Yes, that.
Why am I big?
I don't know.
Made you big. So I made you big,
Oh.
Vince, so you could show off your fancy hammer.
I actually machined this. So,
Oh, did you really?
yeah, that's
like metal. You use
Yeah.
metal?
yeah,
Holy
it's
shit.
You got some
completely
skills.
machined, and you
Mine
can
is like 2 types of rubber.
Yeah,
change
that's
out the.
I like
So
to
this
see that's
one's
the rubber.
aluminum
Wow,
on one
dude.
side and plastic, but you could switch it out with
Got skills.
rubber or whatever you wanted.
I love when this show turns into like a random hangout. And it's like, oh, is there a chat there? I guess we
Hey,
need a
this is
Brickworld
Lego
mallet.
news.
Do
This
we?
is Lego news.
Yeah, Brickworld mallet. That'd be cool.
Do we? Like, I don't know. Like the water bottle. I think the water bottle's sexy as hell, but it doesn't sell.
The
I mean,
mallet
but
will.
a mallet you can actually use. Yeah, maybe. I'll see if my I highly doubt my my product person has a my promotional products person has a mallet. But I'll look. They have a lot of
No.
shit. Oh, hey, yours comes apart and does fun stuff.
Yep, this actually goes in as a brick separator,
Cleek, cleek. Just click.
Wow.
Oh.
and then it has a Technic
What?
pin puller.
Where did this come from? Hi, buddy.
This thing. What an interesting little
Hi,
little
Bestie.
tool there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Lego tools. So it's a thing. We'll have to do those someday. All right, Mark. Before we talk about news, do you need the bathroom break, Mark?
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna go grab a pop. I don't actually have to go, but it's always nice to kind of mix it up. Do you guys actually want me to play the song, or you guys just want to like chill and do other stuff?
Yeah, play the song.
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course you are.
You're gonna go. Why don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool, go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long, while the tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted. So let me unmute him.
Stream. The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me pee.
Yeah, I
It's been
managed
60 minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You'll be listening to me.
Hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting, the stream's flow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, Mark's gotta go.
All right.
The things we say on this show inadvertently. Water bottle is sexy, but a mallet you would use. Dear Lord. Al Goff says I never used a mallet in my Lego. It actually helps. And with yours, since you have like the bigger, your bigger furniture pieces might really help just kind of make sure everything's settled before you try to move it anywhere. But to each their own. If you don't want to beat your Lego, don't.
Not afraid to use the big boy either.
Oh, what did I just say about the things we inadvertently say on this stream?
Yeah, right. I said it. All right.
So
this topic was originally going to be called taxes and transparency. sounds like we've got some other Lego bits to talk about. But the big topic that just sort of broke Friday is that Bricklink is suspending operations in a large number of countries. And again, it is Lego news because this is a Lego owned website now. This is from Jay's Brick blog, highlighting the 35 countries that they're dropping, some of
Turkey.
which are quite large countries, basically all of South America, the Middle East, and Asia are essentially out.
Northern Africa. Yeah.
As it's been going. There are some places they were never in or had already removed, like Russia, after the Ukraine war, among other things, or because of the Ukraine war. So this isn't a list of, these aren't the only 35 countries they aren't in. These are recently removed. Now, part of this is that Lego hasn't really, or Bricklink, I should say, hasn't really offered a lot of details as to why this is happening.
Ooh.
Essentially, their kind of tone was, we can't provide the same level of service in these places as we can in other locations. And so that's,
So we're just gonna cut it all together.
maybe not the greatest response. And I will say this might be somewhat unpopular, but I'm also not going to be a hypocrite here, right? We talked about the fact that if you're a business, your goal is to make money. And my belief here is that there was a expense tied to taxation and other things in these countries that made the juice not worth the squeeze, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't expect that Lego would, take a haircut to offer this. And there are a lot of people saying, well, you're a toy company, you're supposed to be about community, other things of that nature. But at the end of the day, they are still a business. They don't have shareholders. They're a private business, as a matter of fact. So, they can do what they want. However, all that said, with me saying, I don't want to pile on them for making a business decision, there are at least two big issues that I see with this. And the first one is, when Lego took over Bricklink, they said, we're not looking to change anything. And they've already, changed things a number of times.
One of the hard things for me, Ben, is
Yeah.
the Lego being the owner and saying we're not going to change things. Where with Bricklink, it's a unique environment with the sellers actually driving the sales on there, and Lego getting only a portion of the sales. So for Lego to make the executive decision like this, it's affecting people's livelihoods and business.
Right. That's the other part, and we'll get to that. But I think the problem for Lego has been when it was Bricklink in the old days. For example, if you were a seller in Minnesota and you sold bricks to someone else in Minnesota, you'd have to collect sales tax. It changed when Lego owned it. To anywhere Lego was doing business, they'd have to do the same thing, right? So because of the tie to it, there's a big problem there. Regardless of any of that, though, the big issue is that Lego is making this change, or Bricklink is making this change, and there are people whose livelihoods are tied to this. All they do is operate a Bricklink store, and they only gave them essentially 15 days notice before they're proposing to turn this off, or stating they'll turn this off, because I believe December 12th is the drop dead date, and this just went up Friday. It's also impacting large sections of the community, including our friends in Australia. Lego Team B, I know, definitely has some opinions on this, because Australia, being a English-speaking country way down at the bottom of the world, a good source for them to be able to potentially get bricks would be Indonesia, or some of these other places that are now being cut out in sort of the eastern half of the world. So let's see here. Team B, yeah, haircut. They spend untold millions on marketing and supporting community, except now 30% of the Earth's population. Mad face. Let's see. Lego can change what they like to make it profitable for them. Not making money cannot be an excuse. Well, their business. I mean, that's their main goal is to make money. At the same time, I think they're going about it the wrong way. Do they have other options? Maybe. Do I know if they explored them? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the hard part is I don't want to say that the overall decision isn't what's best for them. It's not necessarily what's best for Lego fans. Don't get me wrong. I think it's the opposite of that. But still, take all that out. The way they're doing it, to me, is infuriating, right? Like seeing someone's built their life around a Bricklink store, they're living, and then saying you have 15 days and then you're done is just insane. Lego Team B also says, not one reason provided. Let's not make excuses for Lego and have them explain this. Well, I mean, again, they don't have to explain it. I think it would do them a lot of good to explain it, but they're not required to. The answer might be too boring for them to go into, but it certainly isn't a good look for sure. And, again, like the way they're doing it is insane.
I guess I just don't understand why. I don't know how much Lego's skin is in this game. I mean, I know they have some with Bricklink, but like I buy a bag of parts off of one of you people. I pay all the money, pay the shipping, pay the taxes, and you whatever is handy, post office, UPS, whatever, you package it and ship it. So I mean, I don't understand why any of this affects Lego or their profit.
I would suspect that they have to collect. If they collect money, they also have to pay taxes. And if they are operating a business in a country, then they are subject to whatever tax laws they have. And there could be lots of other things too, but just this is, one of the things. Then they have to hire an accountant or someone who knows the tax laws there. They have to make sure they can sell the product. There are some overhead expenses tied to having this type of situation, I would imagine.
It's very
they're not the
possible
presence in the country, right? It's just the people selling. Like,
well,
Bob,
I think that's changed.
It's
changed. Like I said, I used to only have to pay sales tax if I made a sale in Minnesota. Now, like any Bricklink sale, there's sales tax associated with it because Lego has a presence in that state. So, I think there's
something
some tie-in
that
to that.
I think is a curious point is all of this change coming after they did the massive data update of combining accounts.
Yeah.
And what did they find in combining the databases to throw the red flags for a lot of these decisions, or this decision in general? Was there a correlation between Bricklink stores, personal accounts, and some nefarious dealings that were going on to possibly prompt this? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. These countries or people in these countries were tied to organized crime, and they were, stealing brick from a factory, selling it, and undercutting Lego's profits or whatever. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I have to disagree with this a little bit, Brick Orphanage. Check number of stores at each of those countries. They still have lots of stores around Australia, like DD Bricks in Thailand is a top store. Thailand is a 11-hour flight from Australia. It's not exactly
local.
Yeah, it's not easy to ship from there. I'm sure the shipping is dirt cheap because the bot is pretty weak, but I'm not sure. I agree with that. Apologies.
Yeah. To me, the timing, this, came out last Friday. So this was Black Friday that this came out. and then they gave almost no warning, December 12th. It to me that part is beyond forgivable, right? So even
they
though
also,
I'm not like
they're not
that,
shutting the
like
shorts down. They're just suspending them. So inventories will still be there. All
Well-
their information will still be there. Everything is
Yeah.
just going to be suspended. So it's not for sure that it's going to be a permanent, you're not going to have a store anymore.
Well, it's glad they're not. Well, I'm happy they're not deleting their data, but they can't make a living, and you can't buy from there, and they don't
Yeah,
have.
it's
the
not
ability.
That's factual. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, those are the problems, right?
it's not shoppable.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like I don't want to jump to the conclusion that this is, ultimately the wrong decision for Lego. I do want to say I absolutely think it's the wrong way to do. But
That's true.
and again, it's bad for the fans and it's
Yeah.
bad for the consumers. There's no question.
Yeah. It is interesting. You work in compliance. I own a business, but this is something that like I can't necessarily see immediately what impact this would have in improving their operations by banning these 35 countries.
Yeah, I don't know. If
Yeah,
this
there might be a
is-
lot of compliance work they have to do. There might be a lot of tax laws they have to, adhere to, and might take a lot of people to keep up on that. They might not be able to trust shipping here to from there. I don't know. But I don't think it's the right way to go about whatever problems are being presented by whatever they're trying to solve here, which again is not very transparent.
Yeah, I don't know if it was we have losses in these countries. I don't know. There could have been any number of reasons they're doing it. They have not been transparent about why they're doing it. And like I said, I'm not obligated to be, but it is going to hurt them reputationally. And I think the 15-day time frame is egregious. Is completely egregious in my mind.
It's surprising. It is like a pink slip. It's just like, here's your severance package, which is also a piece of crap. You have to pay your own Cobra.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lego Team B says that, if the idea was to get people to buy from PAB directly, we know PAB had some issues. Like we said, they just started reselling Denmark stuff to the US here.
And as
but
somebody pointed out, they already don't ship to these countries.
Team B
from
points
PAB.
out PAB's got a lot of restrictions on countries already. So,
Sorry, I was
where you're
watching the
getting it,
comments.
who knows?
I was just kind of letting them have the more nuanced parts of the conversation in the chat. So sorry I didn't bring those up for you. I know you're trying to run the conversation.
Well,
Doing my best here.
PAB.
Oh, you're doing awesome.
shipping
You're doing
makes more
awesome.
sense.
I just apologizing for not being there for you, Ben.
That's all right. Lego Team B says any of these possible reasons are perfectly fine. To not state one, though, and do it in such a cruel and unusual way is abhorrent. Yeah, I 100%
Yeah.
agree with you, Team B. So my issue isn't that they're doing it. My issue is how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Which is, it's poorly done. And for those of us in the US, we're not going to be overly impacted by this directly unless we were buying from a favorite store in one of these places. But most of the places I was buying from were either the US or Germany. Those are like
Right.
the two places,
Same.
I don't know why Germany. They had a couple stores that were
They got a lot of brick there.
yeah, they got a lot of brick in Germany.
I bought a lot of Fabuland figures from Germany. I'll tell you that much. Germany and the Netherlands seems to have the most Fabuland figures, or at least they did before I bought them all out.
Now I have a
Canada
question, Ben. Does this affect the buying from those countries as well? It does, doesn't it?
Probably.
Ooh, spicy.
So
Lenny, what were you saying?
I was saying I prefer Canada because the conversion rate's so good.
Yeah.
Canada, the US, North America, and Europe and Australia are like the three areas where they're still completely operational. But if you get to Central America, South America, Asia, or Africa, you're basically SOL. Those are the places that there's no brick link. And that's a large chunk. That's four out of 7 continents. So Antarctica, as far as I know, doesn't have a brick link.
Dang, that Lumi Bricks takeover.
Yeah. Brickworld says typical Lego no answer is always insulting. Tron says, as you just said, all the more reason I might be looking at more at Lumi. And Tron says it's your fault, Lego. Brick Orphanage says those countries often use reshipping services to get around blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I mean, who knows? Like I said, they might have a great reason, but either they don't feel like they can share it or that they should share it, which is their decision. But 15 days to completely cut off like someone's store is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
One
Especially
that really
that-
Greenland
Doesn't
being
affect
owned by
Australia
Denmark.
directly either. Affects millions of Lego fans, our brothers and sisters everywhere. Well, and I think you probably may have had some stores in Indonesia or somewhere that you could have ordered from, but who knows? Elgas says, "I've never used Bricklink and I've only used Pab once." Ooh,
Well, how do you
Al,
get all your parts?
what are you doing, man?
You build giant pieces of furniture. Where are you getting these parts if you don't use Pick a Brick or Bricklink?
buying a lot of sets.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been there when we've had to buy a set and a crunch, but goodness, it's a lot of sets.
Another
I think Al Goff needs whoops, what's going on here?
Oh,
Al
what
Goff
do
needs
you-
a
Probably
girl
bricks
here.
and- Probably bricks and minifigs then.
There's that. I don't know if
I
Al's
don't
spending a lot
know.
of times in bricks and minifigs though.
I don't think so either.
Another interesting one was this one, Greenland.
Lug bulk.
Yeah, lug bulk. Okay.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you
once a
get
year.
that off. You
This
only
is-
get like 200.
This is for Al.
Yeah, because you could only order like 200. There's the buddy system, but no one does that. 'cause that's
Al,
But-
buddy, you
Probably
need to
not
use these
supposed to talk
services.
too much about lug bulk here. but
You're right.
Greenland, an interesting one because they have a relationship to Denmark.
Yes.
So who knows?
Yeah, that's
Realistic.
yeah, no kidding. What? That's a
No.
huge surprise. Oh, Orion, it's okay. I'm
No.
not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at Lego. She tried to leave. She was like, "Daddy's mad."
Aw.
I know she's so sensitive to raised voices. My father-in-law kept yelling at her for her to leave the kitchen. I'm like, if you tell her to move, if you say Orion move, she'll get out of your way. Don't yell at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
So
she needs therapy.
Well, and he did say like we never had a dog that was this well trained. I was like, yeah, I've heard stories about your dogs, and this is
I was
it's not
running
your dog.
around breaking skateboards on you. Yeah. This is an interesting stat. Greenland only has 23 registered nurses. Maybe you're just suggesting they're not big enough to for it to matter, but maybe that's some of the data they've collected. Is there weren't enough sales in these places
There weren't enough
Or the-
nurses.
for the compliance to be a factor, or whatever. Again, we don't know. We just know 15 days, no bueno.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we did randomly get some news today. Maybe as a shut your mouth and stop talking about Bricklink move.
Yeah.
But here we go. So some of the new stuff.
Hey, look.
Jay's Brick Blog. We got a couple new things. Look, it's another F1 car.
Yay.
That flatbed is cool.
Blade truck with Audi F1 Racer, 508 pieces. We only have the Great British Pounds. It looks like, or those euros. The euros, the 44.99.
Euro, yeah.
Display truck with Audi F1 Racer, and then the police train heist, $200. It seems like Lego is doing a number of train plus theme thing now.
I like this train.
It's cool.
Ah.
Looks
Little
like
highlighter
Amtrak.
yellow.
It does look a little Amtrakish, doesn't it?
Mhm.
So there you go. You still got the lime green with a snake on the back here when they're heisting the safe that's on the train.
How else do you heist something?
Back.
Oh, I bet you they have a crowbar. But which one?
Which
You.
that's what I ask myself.
You can also probably tell that Ben buys Lumi bricks because look at all these Lumi brick ads that they're pumping me with too.
What are my ads?
So there we go. Do you see anything interesting or new on these two particular city ones? I didn't notice a lot.
I like the cab and I like the flatbed. I think it's sleek. Not a lot of studs showing. I like it. I like the color scheme.
Okay. And Vince, does Audi have an F1 team right now?
They own what's
Yeah.
currently called Kick Sauber, and next year that'll be full Audi, like as a factory team.
I actually knew that. Why did I
It's
know
funny
that?
though that they only have that truck on track whenever a car wrecks or breaks on track. Like it's not like a regular transport; it's a wrecker.
Interesting. And Steve is guessing that this train's going to derail if you try to play with it as shown on here. So that might be true.
All right, so Al Goff says he builds with what he has in reserve. He also meant Pick-a-Brick Online. He's used the actual Pick-a-Brick wall, but not much. I do buy from It's a Block Party if I need something bad enough. It's a Block Party is a great place to go. If you guys are in the Indianapolis area and you're not aware of what It's a Block Party is, you need to go there immediately. Like, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go directly to It's a Block Party. Great store, great owner, great staff, great stock. Great.
So even though we don't have the U.S. price, this is a 1,300 piece train, and I believe the price on it's 200 euros. So it's gonna be expensive, and trains always are. But that looks like to be a little harder than normal. All right, second, we've got some Star Wars sets. Three
Star
of them that we've
Wars.
seen so far. And we already had somebody say the price on this BB-8 is insane, so we'll get to that in a minute. We have 2 MIDI scales and then BB-8. The 2 MIDI scales are MIDI AT-AT. US, it's $65, and it's 525 pieces. So a little on the expensive side, but not insane.
It's not a bad design. For a MIDI scale, I actually don't hate it.
Yeah. The Venator is $80. We'll see the part count in a minute here. And then the BB-8 is $90. And I already looked. I believe it's only 500 pieces.
570 pieces, yeah.
Yeah. So let's start with the AT-AT. I think this looks great.
I do too.
For a little vignette or for a little MIDI scale thing you want to show, put somewhere, desk display.
It looked good in a brick shell case, I think.
I think it would look great in a brick shell case. I don't see a lot of new parts. The price to part on it is okay, but it's not, as egregious as some of the other ones. So, anyone else have an opinion on this one?
I think it's a
Just
good
like-
model.
Another AT-AT. Yay.
It looks like
Yeah.
a robot dog. Other than that, like
Could have been a Millennium Falcon, but no.
What's holding
I
the
mean,
snow speeder up?
Already did.
It's the whoosh piece.
Yeah, the action.
Oh, is that
in
a hose?
Trans clear. You can see it back here.
Oh,
It's not a hose. It's the whoosh piece.
It's like the clear
Yeah.
one. but
It's the curved clear rod.
Yes.
They use
Yeah,
this
so
for
it's
like
got
the
It's got an axle hole on one end, and then a bar connector on the other, and then a stud. So it's like it curves 90 degrees. So it's very, very versatile, and it comes in a couple colors, not just clear now. But that's what it is. All right. So everyone kind of likes the AT-AT robot dog. The Venator, 643 pieces. I believe we said it was $80. Was that right? So still a little pricey. Also another pretty good looking model overall. Looks like it's got a little Easter egg here with a pair of Jedi fighters. I believe that's what this is supposed to represent.
those
Anakin's
dots.
and Obi-Wan's.
Okay.
Yeah, the little dots. That's all they are.
I feel like a normie when we talk about Starbucks. Like I don't even think I can like Star Wars. I'm gonna say Starbucks, Star Wars. It's like I can't relate to Lego. Just feel like a normie.
you know
that
what
dark
though?
red strip is a hanger, Lene. So
those movies are still available to watch.
Yeah, you
I
you
should,
ever
watch
wanted to
Billy D. That's
catch
all.
up.
After Billy D, I'm done.
let's see here.
He's in a few of them.
Liz K says, because we clearly need another AT-AT. Yeah, we do. I think it's a good design. I think it achieves the display
miniature.
piece look. It's just a little,
It does.
a little expensive. But
MIDI scale gets on my nerves.
all right, so here we go. We got a bunch of
Right.
printed.
Oh. Real quick, before you go on to that, I just want to show this to VMAC real quick. If you can pull yours off the stage for a second.
Yeah, sure. What's VMAC got? Oh no, you want to show VMAC that? Okay.
Yes.
Here's the piece.
This is the piece, VMAC. Oops.
I don't have any of those.
It's
They're
cool
relatively
piece.
recent.
Yeah, like maybe like I feel like I give you a bunch of these to give out. Or am
I think
making
I
that up?
have some. We call it the
Yeah.
action piece sometimes
I have
too. There's a
some.
couple pieces that are called the action piece. But this came in like the insects set, and then they have
Okay.
a reddish
Is that
brown
Chris?
one that's in
Yeah.
the endurance
It's in sand green, white, trans clear. It appears in 42 sets.
and black.
So if you have any of these, you do have it.
Yeah, I built the insects. I was about to say the flowers have it too.
Yeah, the petite sunny bouquet, the pretty
Mhm.
pink flower bouquet.
Yep.
And then
both.
it's trans clear. It seems to be in a lot of superhero ones. I believe this originally came in a CMF, did it not? Am I making that up? Oh no,
You're
the
making
little
that up.
one. The little one came.
You're making that up.
All those Marvel ones. Oh, that's right. The thing does have it. That's where I saw it the most.
Comes in this. Everyone has this set, right?
Everybody.
I don't have that one.
I got 2 of them. I like the yellow.
Totally buy that set.
Here's the
This
first
is the
place.
one I remember it from.
Exactly. Here's the first place I got mine as well.
And the cup thing. It's right over here somewhere. There's so much Lego in here. I can't find it. But it's
There's too much Lego in here.
the
cup. The cup thing?
The water,
this.
the water thing. Yes.
How did I know that's what you meant by the cup thing?
Because
Sorry.
you get me.
Things
You
seems
just
an
did.
amazing cup.
Get out of my brain.
It
like
looks
how
like a mug.
she
it
clearly
looks like a
means
mug.
this.
Watering
It looks
can.
like a novelty mug in my defense. So,
A novelty mug. That's
Yeah.
what
it
a watering
looks like
can
a
looks like.
novelty mug. Shout out
Yeah.
to Mini Big Mug Monday.
All right. Steve says he has 0 AT-ATs. Lego Team B says at this point I'd rather have a Starbucks IP than more Star Wars.
Yeah. So Steve, do you have any ATSTs?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, so this one's $90, 569 pieces. So kind of burly there.
But it's cute.
Lots of beautiful printed orange slopies, it looks like.
Lene, if you think it's cute, you should see the movies it's been in.
Okay.
Comes with a figgy, so figgy,
Hallmark
figgy
season.
buy.
It is Hallmark.
That's all I'm watching are Christmas movies from
Lene,
Hallmark.
Lene, you have no idea.
That's all I watch.
Oh no, it
I've got,
is
like-
Hallmark Christmas movie season.
I got
Damn.
like 200 on my DVR.
Oh, you're a
Um,
lucky man.
Why do you need them on your DVR? Don't they just play nonstop?
Zero Chicken Walkers too. Well, they do, but we still record them and then think that we're going to watch them together and then never do. Look who's joining us. Haven't seen him for a while.
Lou!
Hey,
Lou's
Lou.
here.
Yay!
Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Lou is our friend Lene, who does the comedy show at Brickworld. He is an improv actor.
Nice to meet
Yes.
you, Lou. Hope you had
Yeah.
a wonderful Thanksgiving as well.
So we all know Lou and love Lou. Hopefully you'll get to meet Lou someday.
Facts, as Lene would say.
Facts.
Yeah.
So on top of those, we also
He's
have
also
some
a
Disney.
dabbler.
Oh, he dabbles?
Yes, he dabbles.
Or does he mock? Because I dabble. You guys mock.
I think he'd say he's a dabbler.
He's a dabbler. Okay.
I don't know that that's correct, but I think that's what he would say.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Kevin and Doug at 60 pounds or 60 euros. Sorry, got my mind in Britain today.
Tron wants to know, did this ever happen in the movies? When did BB-8 ever open a large door on his ball? And I just love the question.
Did he?
He does have opening parts.
He
Like, has a
does
little
have
shelf.
stuff that comes out, but I don't think a door actually opens for the stuff to come out. It's either like tiny little.
Yeah, he's just got little tiny
slits.
compartments. They're not enormous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Kevin and Doug at 60 euros and Sally's flower pot at 50.
Doug. Doug
So
all
we've
day.
got our
Now,
Dog.
there-
little statues here.
Doug.
Sally's flower pot. Go ahead. When we get to it.
All right, when we get to it.
All I see is Doug.
So we don't have the U.S. price. Here they are. Pretty good.
Doug.
Pretty cute. I don't even say it. Again, a 1 to 3 builders. Like what's the third builder doing? They're two figures.
The base.
The
for- balloon.
balloon and the base, yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
Oh, I'd be mad if I was given that as, hey, I'm Bill.
Yeah, and here's a nightshade, Sally's flower pot. I'm gonna say lots of delicious little bits in this. But Brick Dad, what do you have to say about this?
The composition of this is going to be very similar to another January 1st release that we'll discuss once we have the official word on it. But the composition of the pot itself is going to be very similar to a Harry Potter set that's going to be coming as well. So the construction of it will be familiar. I'm not sure piece-wise if there's going to be a lot of value from the next set. Mark, are you interested in the colors of this flower pot at all?
Yeah, I think I believe that new purple is in here. Great segue, by the way. Is or is that not the new purple we've
I think
been?
it might be.
Yeah, I like
Lilac.
it. It's like a lilac. Yeah, exactly.
Getting the
Sand
third piece in
purple.
black.
Sand purple already exists. I have a bin of it. Yes, sand purple already exists. Am I making shit up?
Maybe.
It might be.
I'm sure these are printed, the big flower petals as well.
They have to be. It's a great parts pack. I mean, great parts pack.
Well, it is
Amazing
except
parts
it's
pack, yes.
346 pieces, and it's going to cost you 50 pounds. So it's probably going to be expensive in the U.S. as well.
An expensive parts pack, but great.
An
Especially
expensive
for
parts.
The Disney IP tax is just killing it.
fantasy dabblers. That's a great set for.
Sand purple does already exist.
Just thank you for verifying.
You're welcome.
Here, the little the design of this piece here is a clip with a hot dog to the back of it.
Did you not hear the question mark in my voice the first time I said it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Very much.
Not quite sure what this shape piece is. Black bit in here. Kind of looks bent.
can't tell.
Kind of hard to tell that. It's got a cat with a hat.
Oh no, I
adorable.
think those are. I think these are the new like dinosaur tail pieces with other Technic connectors
Okay, yeah.
in
It
between.
looks
One
like-
of them is definitely the tricolor or the 3-axle circle in black, and then the second one is I don't know, but it does look like an existing axle connector.
It looks like a thick macaroni tube, but it's only
Yeah.
slightly bent.
Which we've seen in the Japanese maple,
Bonsai tree.
the
Japanese red maple.
the red maple. Thank you.
So
Hey,
here
Ben,
it is in
let me-
black.
I got a good close up of that real quick if you want to see that.
All right. Here we go. He said, "Hey Ben." Jeez. All right. So here we have it. Here's the close up from Brick Dad, and yeah, there we go. So it's these extra long macaroni tubes that don't curve as much.
So
We haven't
Liz
had
says
those before?
we
yeah, we think
have.
they're around.
We definitely see them in tan in the Japanese maple. Liz says so happy there's more NBC sets coming out. What's NBC?
Nightmare
Nightmare
Before
Before Christmas.
Oh, thank you. I was like national broadcast.
Yeah, I thought they were like sitcoms. I was like,
the
oh,
National Baroque Channel.
Whether printed or not, they will come out with those petals in plain black. Yeah, those don't look like stickers.
what about the connectors? Are the connectors a new part, or I just never used them?
No, they're just in black. If it may be a recolor, but I'm pretty sure they already have them in black.
You mean the connectors that we just discussed at length?
No, you're not gonna do that to me tonight. No, I'm done. I'm so done. We were talking about that macaroni tube thing.
It's the other macaroni tube.
Brick Dad, take that crowbar. And show it.
Oh yes.
I'm just not gonna contribute anymore tonight.
Aw.
Gonna cry. Sound like Sammy. It's really me.
Oh.
It's really me.
Sorry, Lene.
So here's the piece, I believe.
So there's
we'll show it. It's this. So it's a round tube, 1x1, 45-degree elbow macaroni half axle hole. So that's the piece, apparently. So there were a couple of these in the red maple, and now we're getting them in black. So, bit of an interesting piece. Alrighty.
So there's
Um,
more that Jay doesn't have up.
Well, hold on. I got one more. Then we
Oh,
can get
I'm
to you.
sorry.
Then we'll get to you. One
Okay.
more, and that would be on our favorite site.
Yes.
Set.
I
We've
have that
got-
here.
All right.
That's
We got
not Brickset, but
Lloyd's Titan Mech.
I like this.
I think the previous Lloyd's Titan Mech also had the same sand green and white color scheme. Doesn't look like he's got fancy knees though, so might have to pass on him. But there he is. There's the box art.
Gorgeous.
The knees are rather elaborate though, so I imagine that they are posable.
Yeah, and
This
if you're
didn't
interested,
skip leg day
knowing
either.
he
No,
certainly
he did
didn't.
not. He didn't skip knee day.
Yeah. The mech is a day one for Brick Orphanage. If you go watch London Calling from Friday, Titanium J was on, and he had the inside skinny on what all these limited edition
nice.
15-year figs were. Like, if you're not a Ninjago person, they're kind of deep cuts. It seems like
TJ is.
but there are some of
Yeah.
them coming out, and TJ certainly is. Yeah.
TJ is a deep cut.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mark, show us what you got.
All right, so it looks like we have another train going by VMAX house. So we have a Ravager jumpsuit Groot,
Okay.
another buildable Groot.
Our fourth buildable Groot.
I don't know.
Dancing
It's
Groot,
we had-
Venomized Groot. Now this one.
yes. And this is the Ravager suit or Ravager jumpsuit. I think the face is really cute, actually.
Looks like a monkey.
It's a Groot. It's baby. Have you seen Guardians of
Mark,
the Galaxy?
Mark, come on.
No, but I built Groot and I even gave him headphones. I have a Groot with headphones.
Nice.
Seriously, Mark, you asked that question?
You know what?
You have to. It's a running
What?
joke.
Maybe I saw it. Maybe I did. But no, my Groot has headphones.
I like
I
what they're
don't
using for the eyebrows. Again, this would probably be a great parts pack. It's a nice buildable character. Here he is with the bomb.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
I have the 4 year ago Groot. Like, wasn't it like 4 years ago?
I don't know.
He has little headphones. I'm so proud of that. It's a mod.
Oh, nice mod.
Thank you. I'm so proud of his little headphones.
That's from your dabbling nature.
This is a dabble.
Yeah, Steve's reminding you that Groot is in Star Wars.
He's in Star Wars?
No, he's not.
Oh.
I like-
I never knew that.
Nice banner. Somebody's being naughty. I like it.
I like the detail here of the vine growing on his foot. What piece is this that's making that? Is that a whip?
That's the whip.
It is a whip, yes.
It's the Lion Tamer whip.
Oh, we've got a few whips in here.
He has
You
a lot
got-
of technique. I'm sorry.
2 black whips, one brown whip at least.
Whip it real good.
Whip it real good. Yep.
This looks like something from the 80s, like a Michael Jackson Groot mashup.
Well, it's very much like a glamour shots. This isn't lifestyle shots. This is glamour shots for
Well,
Groot.
that's very much his character. So yeah, it's. There's been
So it's-
a tremendous number of shorts made of him doing things like getting in a mud bath like a hot tub and growing chia pet hair and stylizing it and doing all kinds of stuff, muscles and all kinds of stuff. So this is very much in that youthful category for social purchases.
I thought there was one more. Did we talk about this?
No,
No.
but you skipped the Dreams one.
I
That
did, but
bumblebee looking thing?
this is not official, so we're going to break our rules a
one was
little bit because
still-
I do want to talk about this.
It looks like an official image.
It looks like Ben designed this.
Okay,
Because of how orange it is.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
it is. I thought you might like this.
Tiger, shark, tank mech chip.
Am I wrong that Dreams is getting a little steampunky?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so we have a new transparent sort of rock type container piece over here.
Mhm.
We have a new ghost animal here.
Yeah.
Is that the little dragon mold from Ninjago?
No,
Is
it's
it?
like a wolf or something or a fox.
Oh, sorry.
It's quite all right.
It's 10 o'clock.
Compliment.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
It's cute.
I wonder, like, is Dreams doing what Time Cruisers never could?
Looks great.
This is giving Chima vibes for me.
And piratey at the top. It looks piratey.
Looks steampunk, very much so. I agree with you. There's two little like other sort of vessels that hang on to this thing, like the little parasites.
They almost certainly
pirate.
detach, I would say.
But there's a captain's cabin.
See? Piratey. It's like a Jetsons pirate type.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen the Jetsons.
I have. And I've seen the movie. I've seen the show and the movie.
I did not know there was a movie.
Yeah.
See? I'm hip.
Another
Learn new things every day.
discombobulated Dreams parts pack. But at least this time it's a different shark and not a black shark.
True.
Yeah, because we had two black sharks before,
Oh.
the submarine and the ship. So now we're getting an orange shark. So, you know.
Oh, that's quite a headpiece on this guy over here.
It's like Tony the Tiger.
That is. That's a cool piece.
Great.
That's some D&D looking stuff right there.
Are those eyes at the top?
Yeah, 5 eye stalks on the top of his head and 1 in the center.
Looks like D&D, the beholder monster guy. Like on
Yeah.
top of his head.
Sure does. And we got a pretty cool hair and beard piece here on this guy jumping off of the cliff.
Yep. I think that's been around. But yep.
Oh,
Single
sorry.
molded molded
Sorry.
piece.
Yeah, it's very cool. All right. And then let me just check real quick. This is what
So that one.
was not a brick set thing, and it's BB-8, and it's BB-8, and it's Venator. This, did we talk about this?
We didn't
The
talk
Jeep,
about
we
that.
did not.
The ducky. Aw.
I love how fast you saw that.
It's a Jeep thing.
Jeep. That's a Jeep thing.
No, I know. That's why I was like, it's so cute.
I like the colors. I like that this this tube piece is coming in this turquoise color,
Okay, nice.
giving us some good turquoise shapes.
We had a Rubicon not that long ago, a yellow one.
A yellow one.
Yeah.
This one's like a Sharky themed one.
Okay. BMW.
And that's just patriotic.
Asphalt Legends. There we go. Play in.
For your
Play in.
it's patriotic for your German car brand.
You know what?
Yeah,
I want to take that back.
red, white, blue, and black. So you're close. The colors are all right, but yeah, it's German brand. So who knows why they picked these colors?
This is what it was based off of here.
The American brand.
Nailed it.
The M3 red, white, and blue logos for the original M3.
They're in the grills of most BMWs. The red, white. And...
Most of those are fake M's.
Very true.
But this is not the best Technic model of a car I've seen for sure.
Yeah, I wonder what the price point is here.
Well, this is not
It's
one of
not
the full
bad.
size. This is a smaller one.
Yeah, this is like a
Yeah, it looks
MIDI
like a speed
scale.
champion.
Yeah, look at the wheel size and
It does
the-
look like a speed
the
champion.
bricks, the stud size.
Yeah.
Look
Or
at
how
all
big
that
was
shit.
the Supra that they just did? Wasn't it this size too?
Could have been.
No, that was bigger.
Look, a motorcycle.
Patriotic.
Is it? for what country? And like, hey, Grand Theft Moped. I just
Switzerland.
need to
Okay.
like modify this a little bit. Yeah. Hey, check it out.
IKEA.
I'm buying this day one.
Yeah. So, BMAC, here's that Supra. It's probably similar in size.
Yeah, that lot better there, I think.
Yeah. Better
It's
part.
because it's orange.
Well, orange
No, the
is a
parts are
superior
better.
color, but there's the flow of the body panels. There's not so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it's not me.
It's not as chunky as the BMW was.
Giving Mark a minute to scroll too. So 2 for 1
Yeah.
deal here.
All right,
Yeah, I
we'll-
think
we'll-
the wheels look similar. So, all
All right, I got the next two.
right.
Look, a Spider-Man mech.
Oh no way!
That's Miles, though.
Yeah,
It is Miles
this time?
Morales. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Looking
got-
patriotic.
Skip the white on this one.
Matches the
Yeah.
car.
Sure does. All right,
I'm
there's
not gonna
these
say it.
characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, more mechs. This is Spider-Man versus Doc Ock. Oh,
We got
hey.
the Iron Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, and Doc Ock minifigures. Oh, look. Dynamic action with 2 posable mechs. That's a very Blockiverse type shot here. But
It
this
is.
look at this.
Those are 4+ Ninjago sets.
Tauntaun legs?
I was wondering, what are these legs from?
Yeah.
Because they both look different. And this one doesn't look like the Tauntaun because it has like the metal legs on it.
At
I
least
like
they move.
Scale.
Hey, what's happening with these minifig heads here?
Galador?
Yeah, potentially. Here we go. Learn to build,
Aw.
right?
These could be early looks at new molds that are coming for sets that have been semi-referenced in smart brick drawings.
Oh.
Dinosaurs.
Oh,
So just saying that might be a reference, early reference. Hypothetical, of course. So
Smart brick again.
107.
That's not patriotic.
no, it's not. There's no red.
Or black.
There's black.
on his fingers.
Hmm.
Not a lot.
Hmm.
Little light on the accent colors. Green,
Guys.
lots of green though.
Yeah,
Yep. For the land. Yep. Patriotic.
but from what I understand, green is not a creative color, so this is all garbage. Anyway, there you have it. Lots coming out on Sunday evening.
Yeah. So we kind of got some randomness, maybe again to distract from
Yeah,
from the Bricklink stuff. Who knows?
yeah. They're like, quick, quick, post every new product that we can that we're ready to.
We're getting hammered.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Greenland.
Yeah, Greenland.
Iceland. Iceland.
No, Greenland.
I don't think Iceland
was
on the
good.
list.
No, Iceland's still good to go.
Yeah, Iceland you
Oh.
can order from.
Oh,
You can
well,
order from
no worries
Iceland. It's not Greenland.
Is there anybody living in Greenland? Oh.
35 people.
Yeah, there's 23 registered.
There's 23
nurses.
registered nurses.
Big Head is apparently what Brian's friends call him. Don't lie, Brian. You don't have any friends. Brazil was on the list as well.
I'll be your
That is
friend.
correct. It is a large country with a lot of people.
It's crazy.
So Brazil's like landmass size. They're like 6th in the world or something, and they have a fairly decent population. But yeah, that's also on the list. Okay, so what do we talk about usually now after all that news?
I don't know.
Well, normally we talk about silliness, and we are in hour 3. Does anyone need a break of some variety before we dive into silliness?
I'm fine.
Right. Anyone else? We're all good?
Took mine earlier.
Well, we asked the important one, so and he said he's good. So
Yeah.
Do we want to say he's the important one, or do we want to say he's the one who needs breaks?
Yeah.
when it comes to bathroom breaks, we will say he's the important one.
Yeah.
Important means weakest bladder. And I brought up balloons for that, so
Sure
yay.
So jealous.
All right, guys.
Jealous of my weak bladder, that's why I love you.
Yeah. Steve says if you're gonna do something, play the lifestyle jam again. Oh, we'll play the lifestyle jam.
We'll just do it.
This is the style you aspire to. It's flawless, expensive, and new. No two chairs are matching, and the fig tree is dying. Look
look, there are little balls on the shelf. I just made you say balls. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah! We've got the antique stapler next to a meaningless roll of twine. We found grandma's urn surrounded by books with no spine. The photoshopped iPad is on a step, and dad's old ashtray looks just fine. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere.
All right.
It's so good.
All right. Here we go. What are we bringing up? It is called
Ooh, Tunky Day leftovers.
Tunky Day. I made it redo a previous image that just said munch it down across the top. And so this was closer. But we ended up with Tunky Day. I also don't like that kick it to the trash can is broken up the way it is. But tell me this. It looks like there's 3 options. One starts with an M, one starts with an F, one starts with a K. What could we be doing?
I don't know.
Kiss, Mary,
told
kill.
Oh, no way.
Except usually the F is the one we use. Kiss doesn't mean kiss, but you know. So munch it down means, hey, that's the set that I'm keeping. Fridge it for later. That's your F or your kiss, and then kick it to the curb. That's your kick it to the trash can. That's your kill. So this is just what you do with your holiday leftovers, but in Lego format. Let's go to the first one.
So real quick, Al, I actually did change your non-swears to swears, and I also enhanced a couple other things. So we'll see. And now I really have to get this done for next week.
Yeah, because my opinion is going to be terrible today. I am sure, Al.
Brian says I would kiss Chris, marry Mark, and kill Ben. Thank you, sir.
That's about right. I did say he had no friends a minute ago, and I'm definitely not his friend now.
Try to ask, why is this trash can way over on the other side? Like he's just saying, fridge it for later, trash can. Well, now you know how our life is dealing with hell when we're asking him to do stuff for us. So
that was the better of the two it created. All right, so here's these sets, guys.
Tunky Day.
It's Spider-Man with a tan thing in the middle in a battle with a black base. Or Spider-Man with a tan thing in the middle with a black base, or Spider-Man with a tan thing in the middle and a black base. Which one are you gonna, FMK here?
Can I kill them all?
Yep. Moving on. How about this one, guys?
Apparently, it is the game today.
Do you want black oblongy base thingy with whitish gray covering and poses of 3 things? Or that again, or that a third time. They're all Avengers sets.
Hey, Mark, what would you want?
I want to kill them all.
Perfect. How about this one? Do you want the McLaren F1 set, the McLaren F1 set, or the McLaren F1 set?
Hey, VMAC, what do you want?
Vince, what are you thinking?
I'll marry them all.
Perfect. How about this one? AMG. Which one are we taking here?
Lene, which one's the best color combination for you?
The patriotic one.
Okay. All right, now let's get into the real. Let's get into the real game now.
Okay.
All right, so these are our logo sets. So we've also gone full price Jones, clearance, and cancel, but we're doing it themed today for good old Thanksgiving. So which one are you munching down? Which one are you fridging for later? And which one are you kicking to the curb?
We're breaking Smokey's brain here.
I'm going to go first since I'm right here next to Ben, and I'm going to say that the Batman set with that gold figure, because of how much I love gold, I'm going to marry that one.
Yeah.
And Marvel gets the
Munch it.
Kiss because it has
Munch it.
figgies that I can sell.
I
Munch.
piggies.
And Star Wars, unfortunately, that's a lot of yellow that I have no purpose for.
Eh,
Yeah. All right. D-Mac, what you thinking here?
I'll marry the Batman for sure. I
Good.
mocked the Marvel minifigure display thing with the Marvel font a while ago, well before this came out, and I think mine does a lot better job of displaying the figures.
Yeah.
But also that Star Wars one seems pretty worthless to me too. So
Mhm.
I probably will kill the Marvel and I'll do the Star Wars just for the parts because it's a better parts pack.
Brian, that's not the game, sir.
At the game, Brian. Let's see here. Al Goff's with you. We saw
Oh,
what
sorry.
Smoky Smokes was going with. Bumps Johnson. Hey, Bumps.
What's up, Bumps?
Set the minute it became available.
So did Ben.
Yeah.
You are two of the lucky ones because it
Actually
is
went-
back ordered till February now.
Yeah. I went to the store and they made me wait outside. I went to the Mall of America because we have 2 Lego stores in Minnesota. Had to get the GWP, right? We're not missing the GWP. The mall was supposed to open at 7. I got there and they made us wait in the parking ramp until 7. In years past, we've been able to go inside and queue up outside the store. This time we had to stand in the cold. It was 17 degrees until they were ready to open the doors.
Yikes.
Interesting.
So Brian, that's the FPJ part. So look, you don't own the company anymore. You don't make these calls.
Yeah. Hey there.
These are the nuances that you didn't want to deal with.
Right. I got online 3 minutes early for the Enterprise. Look at that flex.
Nice.
All right. So here we've, for me, I think I do like the Greeble on the Batman. The only one of these 3 that why would it be May?
I don't know what happened there.
November. Anyway, the only one I own is the Star Wars one. The Marvel one does have 5 figgies.
Yeah.
So I mean that's okay. So I guess I would munch on the Star Wars, and I'll probably get the Batman. So I'll fridge that one, and I guess I'm killing the Marvel.
Yeah.
All right, should we go on to the next one?
Oh,
Sure.
really?
You've
Oh,
not seen
what?
any of the films.
You haven't
so-
seen any of these, Lene. So.
It doesn't matter. I've seen Marvel. I see
know,
Marvel films.
Lenny,
go ahead.
Lenny, to be
Go
fair, I wasn't asked either, so you and I
Well-
were both left out, so it's all good.
Cool.
But go for it. What
Mark
would you?
and I should go.
All right, go ahead, Lene.
Thank you. Thanks for asking. I would like to munch down the Batman thing, the signal. It looks great. And I did go to the last Batman movie, but it felt like a horror movie, and I left after 13 minutes. After I saw the first little finger cut off, I was done. So that's a fun fact.
It is.
Marvel went to the last Marvel movie. No, it wasn't the last one. I'm sorry. Okay. But so munch Marvel, I'm going to kick it in the fridge. I'm sorry, munching Batman, kicking Marvel in the fridge, and no, putting it in the fridge. And I'm kicking Star Wars in the trash.
All right. All right. Apparently he complains, so Mark wants to go too. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I'm the same as Lene.
All right, we're moving on. So here we go. We've got our
Ooh.
3 garden sets. So we've got the new autumnal / medieval garden. We've got the tranquil garden in the middle there, and then at the top corner, I believe. Does anyone remember what this one was called?
It wasn't
Autumn.
GWP. It was something.
The upper right.
It had the nice tiles in it. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Garden
it's got a cool name too. The point is, it's the
Autumn
third garden.
Cottage Garden.
That's the first one. I'm talking about the last one.
Nice
the one in
tile
the upper
garden.
right. The one in the upper
Right.
right.
Nice tile
Oh.
garden.
Anyway, doesn't matter what its name is. What are we doing with them? Let me start with Mark this time.
Oh, okay. I'm going to marry the one with the cherry trees. And I'm gonna fuck the one that we don't know the name of, and kill the slimy tongue.
All right.
One of the upper left.
Slimy tongues are dying in Mark's world.
Yeah.
Weeping Willow, Asian, Greco-Roman. Yeah, I guess that's sort of what you could call these. So let's see here. Let's next go to, I don't know, maybe Lene.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I am going to munch it down the cute tile garden because I like the size of it. I wish I could take that whole sentence back, but next,
Flipped.
I'm gonna put the one with the church at the Tranquil Garden ish, like minifig scale one. I'm gonna put that one in the fridge, and that Dr. Seuss's Lorax tree one, I'm putting it in the trash.
All right. The one in the upper right is called the Fountain Garden.
Okay.
And it is clearly currently on clearance at 30% off, as MG points out. So you can get this for $70 right now at Lego if you want.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's ask Brick Dad. What are you thinking, Brick Dad?
I'm going to full price on the fountain. I will fridge the autumn. I like the slimy tongues, as Mark called them. And then the Japanese, I have the Tranquil Garden, and I love a lot of the pieces of it. But it's kind of a downer for me that they actually printed on trans tiles koi fish. So I built a upscaled version of this, a chunkified Tranquil Garden for Chicago this year, and actually put some depth in my pond with actual fish in it and stuff. So possibilities are definitely there. But I see a lot of possibilities with the autumn set. So I'm going to throw that in the fridge for right now, just to get an idea of what I want to do with it.
All right. Got an update to our banner. So thank you, banner updater. Let's go to good old VMAC. VMAC, how you feeling about these?
I really only like the Tranquil Garden, so I'll munch that. I will fridge the Fountain Garden, and I don't really care for the Rivendell we have at home. So
yeah, I guess I would say that one, the one that none of you guys like that much, the Autumn one is, my palette. It's got the most pieces I would use in it, so I guess that's the one I would keep. Right?
Would you use it? Would you use that color in that shape though?
I don't know. I'd be tempted to try it.
I could see
Also
some
got
trees
some P30s,
with Ben on those.
Okay, not spaceships though. Like mostly, he makes spaceships in those colors.
That's true.
They're not spaceship pieces, really.
Yeah, I'll give it a try though. I do like the parts better also in the Tranquil Garden second. So I guess I'm canceling the Fountain.
So Jay likes the Autumn Garden, but it just doesn't match. Alphonse says at discount, as these tend to go, they're all fire. Liam says, "Hey, Liam's back. Hey, again, send me an email at Market Brickworld because you won a gift certificate." Smoke says, "Are those semi-round gray tiles new pieces?"
They are not. They have been around, but they are a cool piece. So it's basically 2 of the quarter rounds and then a 1x2 tile all smushed together into one piece.
I love the printing on the fountain tiles. It's a very nice tile printing on it for flooring and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of purpose with it.
Yeah. The hedgerows look terrible though.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Agreed.
All right, let's move on here.
Garbage.
Triple Dragon Attack.
Oh man.
All right, so we got the 3-in-1 Dragon, the Ninjago Super Dragon, and then Toothless.
JVB says the Autumn Garden is giving 70s kitchen.
Yeah, so what are we thinking here? I'll go first. I'm taking the Medieval Dragon because I use all of those parts. I guess I'm killing poor Toothless, even though he's adorable.
Yeah.
And for my middle option, I guess I'll go with the Ninjago one. It does have some good, it looks like rockwork pieces that I would use from that. I don't really like that he's positioned. Even if I was going to actually build the sets, I don't like that he's stuck in one position. like that. And I will tell you, I actually own all 3 of these, but I have never built the Ninjago one. So I'll probably get rid of it someday without ever building it. Let's see here. Brick Dad's playing with his dragon over there.
Well, I was listening to what you were saying about the rock pieces and body pieces and the positioning and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely can see that perspective of it. But for me, I'm going to go clockwise around this circle here. Keep in mind Ninjago because I have it. I built it. Spent quite a while talking to the designer of it at Chicago. So it has some value to me in that respect. The medieval dragon there is a great one. I could see myself chunkifying that and modifying that some. That toothless there is an absolutely waste. I've actually seen that and played with that one at the store and absolutely hated it. It's a lot of black with the nice round edges and stuff like that, but absolutely nothing I would use.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, let's just go right down the list here. The Brick Babe.
Oh, I got moved. Okay, so
You got upgraded.
You got upgraded. You got upgraded so that when I
Well-
put up comments, it'll cover Mark's face instead of yours.
Yeah.
I'm munching down on Toothless, the cutie,
Yes,
with
cute.
the great parts. Again, I wish I could take that sentence back too.
That's all right.
So I am throwing away that little Ant-Man with he has a little man complex like the bravado. He looks like a green ant, that Ninjago dragon.
All right.
And I am gonna put in the fridge the 3-in-1 creator.
All right. All right. All right, VMAC, what do you think?
I'm gonna definitely munch on the Ninjago dragon. It's, like Chris said, talked to the designer, took us through some of the steps. I know you don't like the pose and the rock work, but like how that all works in a way that you don't normally see with Lego, and how they were free to design that for these more adult Ninjago sets. I just think it's really cool. Probably fridge the medieval dragon. I thought about getting it for parts when I was building the Trogdor. I don't know if I'll need any of those parts now, but they are good parts. And then no use for Toothless, so that can go right in the bin.
Or Toothless. Yeah, I guess the Ninjago dragon, like the other thing with it is, it's got this fancy horns and this headpiece, but the fact that he's like standing up like that and his arms look so human, I don't know. I just don't like the set.
It screams Mega Bloks.
Parts though, Eh. All right, Mark, what do you think?
Same as you.
Cool. All right, moving on. This is
Ooh.
the bounty gate.
Yeah.
We've got Temple Bounty, Land Bounty, what? And then the most recent Destiny's Bounty
Mm-hmm.
with the 2-head dragon here. This one's easy for me. I'm killing the stupid round one. Like, why? Why does that exist? Why is it around?
I don't know.
Why is it a thing? Between the other two, it's tougher. I think. Oh, flip of the coin almost. I don't have the Temple Bounty. I did get the Destiny's Bounty. I guess if I'm going off the sales, I like the dragon on the sales on the one on the right more. So that's the one I'm going to munch down.
Yeah.
So I'll fridge the Temple Bounty. Let's start reverse order. Mark.
I agree with you.
All right, easy peasy. VMAC, what do you think?
Marry or munch on the bounty from the Ninjago movie, the one on the right.
All right.
The other one, I don't like any of the product images, but seeing it in person, it is a way cooler model. So I'll do that for fridge, and then the land bounty's cool, but it's not the right thing for the bounty. So
Yeah.
we can pitch that, I guess.
All right. And then which one do you like? What are we going with?
I like the henna one. We're keeping the henna ship. We are trashing the Land Rover down there, that land bounty. And we're fridging the temple.
All right. Brick Dad.
I'm pretty much the same as you. The new bounty, the Rover. This is no longer a Rover year, so it's gone. And Yeah, Temple Bounty is in the fridge,
Yeah.
so I can chunkify the Destiny.
Brick Orphanage says the Destiny's Bow really wins it. I assume that means the movie version. OG Bounty, then the Land Bounty, then that other one, LOL. That's all it gets.
We all agreed, right? We all agreed.
Yes. Smokey and Liam both learned that there was a Land Bounty. Well, I can understand why you'd miss it because it's just kind of weird. I don't know. Mac, what you said you kind of liked it a little bit. What was the appeal to this one?
For the Land Bounty?
Yeah.
It's a really cool model and it's a cool playset. I think it came out around the time that my boy was into that and vehicles. So,
Okay.
But as far as it being like an Ninjago model or, filling the purpose that the bounty's supposed to, it doesn't really work. It would have been cooler being just like Kai's fire tank or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. This is kind of an interesting one. But there we go. All right. So now we've got the triple bonsai tree. So we've got in the upper left, we've got mini bonsais. Then we have the OG original bonsai in the middle, and then we have the red maple bonsai up on the right. We're gonna go in a spiral type formation here. So we're gonna start with Lene.
Can I break the rules?
No.
Okay. Well, then the bonsai, I built that 6 times with 6 different variations. That's one of my favorite builds. And it's a great parts pack when you take it apart, which is why I built it 6 times. I mean, I bought it 6 times. Like, I have literally purchased that and bought it 6 times. So I'm certainly munching it down. I want to put both of these 2 in the trash, but for the sake of time, I'll take the Lorax tree. I'll put that in the fridge, in the back of the fridge, and I'm trashing the mini bonsai.
Minis. All right. And then going out in our spiral here, Brick Dad. You're muted, Brick Dad, for some reason.
All right. I really like the maple. I'm going to marry that one. I like the color variation on the leaves of how they transition through. So it's just I like that. And then the base of it is a fairly moderate base. It's not a chunkified wood base and wasting pieces and stuff like that. So I'm going to say I'm going to munch the maple. I'm going to fridge the minis and get rid of the original bonsai.
Harsh. All right, that's fine though. It's your choice.
I don't need to
continuing in the spiral. We're gonna hit VMAC.
I think I'll marry the original bonsai just for the parts. It's such a great parts pack. And fridge the new one, the maple. Was it the Japanese maple?
Yep.
And then I have no use for the little things.
Minis are dead. Continuing in the spiral will go up to me. I'm obviously marrying the original bonsai. Lene said she bought 6. I probably bought 12. It is a wonderful parts pack. Even though I keep the pink frog packet, in its package.
Same.
So I just have a whole bunch of those. But you get green leaves, you get white leaves, you get pink flowers, you get lots of trunk pieces, you get all of those tiles on the base. So it is great. A great parts pack. Then moving off of that, which of these 2 remaining ones? I guess I'm getting more tree-related variation in the minis, so maybe I'll fridge the minis and kill the red maple. I do like that one as a model, like the look. But these are all really parts packs to me, so that's the way I'm going. Mark?
I agree with VMAC. I'm munching down the bonsai. I'm fridging the red maple and killing the minis.
Yeah, those poor minis. I guess the only issue I have, I do like the leaves better. I might find some use for those sword leaves on the red maple, but too much tan, man. Too much tan.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. Star Wars ships from the least popular series. Let's start with Lene. Lene, what do you think? What are the names of these ships?
Hold on. Isn't that it's not the UC? What do y'all call that thing that looks like a horseshoe? Oh my gosh. Y'all call it the commander station or something. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
We'll let you off the hook. The one in the upper left is the Onyx Cinder.
I was going to say that next.
Yep. From Skeleton Crew. The one in the upper right is from Rebuild the Universe. That's the Dark Falcon.
Dark Vulcan.
And then the one on the bottom is the Ghost with
Ghost.
Phantom 2.
Okay, cool.
So those are the 3 from Rebels.
Okay, well, I'm not even gonna waste your time. So I'll just munch the Ghost. I'll trash the Voltron thing, and I'll put the Onyx in the fridge.
All right.
Was Billy D in either one of these? Because
No.
Billy D is not in any of these.
Okay, well, never mind. It's all the same.
The only of these 3, the only one I have is the Ghost. I liked Rebels. I like the figures. I think the model's decent. The figures are interesting on the Dark Falcon.
Yeah.
But I don't have that one. I believe I saw Vince. I think you have this one. From one of your pictures you sent, it was there. So I guess I'm putting the Dark Falcon in the fridge, and I'm trashing the poor Onyx Cinder. There's Vince holding it there. Vince, we'll go to you next.
I'll munch the Dark Falcon just for the parts. Lots of good the wedge pieces and stuff that I'm using for the mech. I think the Ghost is probably a cooler model than the Onyx, but I'm one of the few people that actually enjoyed the Skeleton Crew. So
I'm with you, Vince. I enjoyed it too.
It's all right.
I think I will go with fridge the Onyx, and then I don't really want to trash the Ghost, but out of these,
it's the game. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to Mark next.
Yeah, I'll munch the Dark Falcon, fridge the Ghost, and trash the whatever crap came out of that Pirate Crew madness. And this is mostly based on figures.
Yeah, Mark. Before we move on, take a look at the Ghost's butt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see some of this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, it's definitely a droid face. It's also the face that's like peeking off the bottom of your floating rock from your space castle.
A little bit. We're not quite there yet, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
All right, Brickdad, you're up.
Alrighty. I have all 3 of these, and I'm going to say the Ghost was by far the most enjoyable out of the 3 that I've had. So the Ghost is a munch for me. Between the Onyx and the Dark Falcon, we have so many Falcons already. I liked seeing this one in other colors and being different. The figs are cool. I enjoyed that. I've got my Vader collection of off print Vaders. The Onyx was a cool build too, and it's mechanical operations inside of it, the Technic inside of it as well. I'm gonna have to go with the Falcon as my fridge and kill the Onyx. The only reason I'm killing the Onyx over the Falcon is because they wasted an opportunity. They actually designed this one before seeing the series and only had a couple sketches. And the Onyx ship itself actually transforms into a second ship during the series. So they had a lot of opportunity to do better with the modeling on it, even though the series wasn't all that great. It could have been a good Star Wars ship.
Yeah, I don't know if transforms quite the right word. It's not like a transformer or
well,
like has a button, but it does take another form.
It changes, yes.
It sheds its outer shell, basically.
Right,
Yes.
let's go with the,
interesting.
Yeah, so this is the big ships, the last 3 big ships that have come out.
Wow. Okay.
So we've got Enterprise D in the upper right. We've got Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship on the left, and then we have Goonies down below at the bottom. Lene says this is easy peasy. She's probably seen none of these. So let's start with Lene.
You are correct.
Yes.
I am munching. I'm munching down on Jack. I'm fridging the Goonies, and I'm trashing the Enterprise.
Oof. Harsh. Steve gives it an Enterprise hands down.
Yeah.
Let's go next in our hopping order to Mark. Mark, what do you think?
I'm going to munch down the Goonies. I am going to fridge the Enterprise, and I'm going to kick to the trash the Black Pearl.
All right. It's a choice. It's a
all parts pack reasons there.
Yeah. All right. Big Dan, what do you got?
Okay, I'm going completely off of model and display based on this. As much as I love the heritage of the Goonies from my childhood and stuff like that, it's getting trashed right off from the beginning. And I'm going to keep the Black Pearl as my munch. I think it's a great model. It has a full hull, which is great for display ability and stuff like that. Some of the building techniques in it are cool, with the cannons being able to move and come out and display. Figures are great with that. So that's my munch. And then on a fridge, my Star Trek there, mainly because it doesn't have a bridge that I could actually display the figures in. So literally they just stand next to the ship. They can't actually be a part of it. So
Yeah.
kind of
Those
a
have all
frustration
of
for me.
theirs, so just kind of cool, but yeah. All right.
That is true. Yeah.
Let's see. Felco Rich is marrying the Enterprise and its entire crew. Smoky Smokes is going Black Pearl, Enterprise, then Goonies in the trash. General Tron's going Enterprise, Black Pearl, Goonies. Sorry, it's like that. Alphonse is saying Enterprise, because it's new. Then he'll take the old Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, then he'll kill the Goonies. Let's see here. Technically in order, I should next go to me. So me, I say Enterprise, then Sparrow, then Goonies. Sorry, Goonies. Love you, but you're gone. Vince, what you got?
Marry the only ship with a name.
That'd be the Enterprise D.
Yes. I love the Goonies as a film, but I don't know what I would do with the piece, the display. But I also don't want to kill it. We'll fridge Goonies and kill the Black Pearl.
Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. All right. All right. We're moving on. Here we go. Okay, these.
Oh my God.
These I put in here because these are probably the ones where we talked about the price the most. In terms of, we talked about maybe the value on the Death Slice wasn't horrible, but it was still the first $1,000 set.
Nobody wants these.
We railed against the fish tank quite a bit for its price, and then the $330 Christmas tree. That's where we are. We're gonna get pass on all three from Steve. That's not the game, Steve.
We need a contractor's bag for this one.
Bloody hell. Al Goff says, "Did you not see mine? Did I not see your what?" Oh, Al must have talked about that last one there. Did I miss you, Al?
Did we miss you?
TTM, is that what you gave it? Trash munch?
That's also not the game.
That's not the game, Al.
The only reason Al would take the Goonies is because it's got brown for his pirate
his ships.
furniture. Yeah.
This is kind of easy too.
All right. That's not the game, Lene. It's supposed to be hard.
It's easy.
Falco Rich says, you can't make me marry any of these.
Like something more.
All right, we're going to go from the bottom to the tops. So,
Alphonse says, marry the tree for the new tree parts, kiss the aquarium for parts, kill the Death Star, and sell the minifigs to pay for the other two.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Okay, we'll take that one off. We'll start at the bottom. Go ahead, Mark. You're up first.
All right, thank you. So what I will do here is I'm going to munch down the fish tank. It has the most parts that I want, and therefore I'll put the Christmas tree in the fridge, and I will kill the Death Slice.
Oof. Take that, Death Slice. All right, Vince, you're up.
I will marry the tree, and that will make Sarah very happy.
What?
I will. She wants the Christmas tree.
She wants the $330 Christmas.
She actually wants the $60 one, but if we're getting these for free,
go to Walmart. They're $25,
right? So I will fridge the fish tank and kill the Death Waffle.
2 Death Waffle deaths in the first 2 people. Let me. I take it you've seen all 3 of these movies, right?
So, I have. Well, no, only 2. I've only seen 2 of those movies. One I haven't.
Go ahead.
So I'm munching down on that fish tank because the parts. It's beautiful. The colors. The cat under the tree looks like Spidey. So keeping it in the fridge on the top shelf, very close to the door. And the Death Star, yeah, that's a bye-bye.
All right.
Same take. Love it.
How about that? Mark Hartz Lene. Okay. What do you think,
Great
Rick Dad?
minds.
Well, I'm going to say that unfortunately, the fish tank doesn't hold water to the rest of the sets that are in this lineup here. So it's going to get kicked to the curb. Death Star, just for its usability of figures and display, I'm going to kick it to the curb as well. And I'm going to take 3, or actually 2 of the Christmas trees and make an actual good-sized Christmas tree.
Right.
So, yeah.
There you go. I'm marrying the Christmas tree for the parts. It also has like a cute classic space deal in there somewhere, but I do want these new leaf pieces just to try them out. I'm putting the Death Waffle in the fridge mostly because if I don't build it and I hold on to this thing for 6 years, it's going to be worth like $3,000.
$1,000. No, it'll be $1,000.
It'll go up for sure.
Oh my God.
Lots of people will pan this and not buy it, but then it'll explode in price after it's retired. And then I'm going to kill the fish tank. There's a lot of cool parts in it. I'm not going to say there isn't, but I had to make the choice. There it is. All right, here we go.
That is the game. Yes.
Triple upscale. This is easy, right?
No shit.
We marry Santa.
Yes.
We fridge the Octane guy, I guess, and kill the other one.
No. You got to keep the classic mini.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
We definitely munch Santa. We
Here.
definitely munch Santa.
Are we all agreeing Santa is the keeper?
Yes.
All right, so
Munch
we're
him.
down to the other 2. So let's just go lightning round. Who are we killing? I'm killing classic mini. Rick Dad.
Octane.
Octane. Renee.
Octane.
Killing Octane. Vince.
Classic.
Right, killing the classic.
Mark's deciding vote.
I'll kill the classic too because I want those green pieces. Yeah.
All right. So it was close, but that's what happened.
The blue dome would be nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is.
And Tron's going Octane, then Santa, then OG. Alphonse Santa, a classic with helmet, then kill the Octane as well. If it's not
The beard build on Santa
Octane,
is actually really cool.
It's
we have
very
to go back
cool.
to the Spider-Man sets. No, we don't.
No, we do not.
No, we don't. Let's see here. Has Lene seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Claymation, Finding Nemo, or Star Wars? Good question.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
She has not seen Star Wars.
All right, here we have our cuddlies.
Oh no.
Who are we cuddling here? We got Gizmo, Grogu, and Wicket. Also, I think maybe. Well, I guess I'd like to hear how this one goes. Let's start with Vince.
Merry Gizmo. He's up in my insider's hall. Fridge, Wicket, and Grogu's still creepy. So is the Yoda one. I don't know what it is, but they make those Yoda and Grogu's are too creepy for me.
All right, Mark.
All right, I'm going to. I'm throwing Gizmo in the trash. Least parts pack for me. Too much white. I have enough white. So I'm stuck. I guess I'm going to munch down the Ewok. And I'm going to keep Grogu in the fridge.
All right, fair enough. For me, like parts pack wise, it's split between Grogu and Wicket.
Kill the murder bear, says Falco Rich.
I think probably, man, the child / Grogu. That's a lot of dark tan, but maybe too much dark tan. So I'm gonna go Wicket, keep. I'm gonna fridge Grogu, and I'm gonna kill poor Gizmo. Rick Dad, what do you got?
No figgy, no buy. One of the 2 go in the fridge.
Okay.
All right, so Gizmo's dead, and then you're
Yep.
gonna,
Flip
do
a
whatever
coin.
on the other 2.
Yeah,
Flip a coin.
it's a toss up between the 2. So I'll take Wicket as my munch.
All right. Lene, you have no idea who these characters are, so go for it.
All right. So I'm torn. Like, I'm thinking about munching down on Gizmo Fridging the elf and trashing the bear.
Bridging the elf, everybody. To be fair,
Vince, clip that.
to be fair to Lene, he's not an elf, but his species has no name, so maybe he is.
Okay.
We don't know.
Possible.
All right,
Damn.
triple ship. This one's for Elgoff.
He doesn't want any of them.
We'll start with Lene. Lene, where are you going?
Okay, y'all know I don't do like that One Piece pirate thing, so trash.
Right.
The next fridge, and then the
Titanic?
we're
You're in
gonna
You're in the Titanic.
munch it.
All right, there we go. All right, Vince, where are you going with these?
I will marry the Endeavor.
The endurance.
Fridge the Endurance. That's what I said.
Yep.
Totally.
That's what I heard.
Did not.
I
make
heard
any
it. I heard it
mistakes.
too.
I didn't. He didn't say that.
I'll fridge the was it Going Merry?
Yep.
And then
Going
kill
Merrily.
the Titanic.
Titanic's dead.
What?
It's been long enough.
Time for bed, son.
Good night,
Um,
Odoliterado.
All right, Brick Dad, what do you think?
I hate the One Piece set, but it's my fridge set. And I'm killing Titanic. I don't have a space for it, and it's not a style of ship that I like. I like, but it's not what I would do. So
Take you 5 days to build it. Does have some dark red though.
Ooh,
Uh,
no.
Yeah, Mark, what are you going with?
I'm actually going to munch the One Piece. I'm going to fridge the Endurance, and I'm going to trash the Titanic. No use.
And the Titanic is getting no love.
No love. Don't need it. Too big.
I'm going with the Endurance as my number one because it's a sailing ship, so I'm
And
into
it's a
that.
nice one too.
Great sales.
We'll put the Titanic in the fridge for the parts. I could use some dark red, but yeah, it is enormous, so I won't put it anywhere. But
Well,
whatever.
it's dark red. That changes the game.
Yeah, man. And then I guess the Going Merrily is gone. I haven't seen the set, the series. I've seen the set. I don't like that it has the plasticky sails.
Yeah, that's
So no sales, no buy, says Elgoff. So I guess he's killing the Titanic. He also says just the Titanic has always sucked. He says easy. He's marrying, keeping, and then killing the Titanic. Yeah, he was just right on that one right away. Endurance, then fridge the One Piece, kill the poor Titanic. Let's see here. If I'm getting them for free, Endurance, Titanic, kill the Mary. So debated today, just couldn't justify even at 30% off.
Ooh, yikes.
So can we marry the Vikings Titanic instead? Not sure what that is. Okay. Well, anyway, moving on. All right, these are the big spend, big size sets. We've got Jurassic Park Skeleton, we've got UCS Falcon, and we've got Rivendell. These are all three of these are from movie franchises Lene hasn't seen, so let's start there.
How do you know I haven't seen them?
Well, I know you haven't seen Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. Maybe you've seen Jurassic Park.
Oh no,
But
it's too
you might have
scary.
gotten scared.
No, too scary.
Too scared.
I didn't watch that.
Hold on, real quick, Lene. We love you and thank you for being a part of the stream with us. Even though we give you so much crap, thank you for being a part of it. I'm glad you're here and I appreciate you.
Also, we got to have a movie weekend because we got to fix this.
Yeah, we do have to fix some of this.
I'm
Should
sure
do a live watch along for the Star Wars OT.
Don't want to see it. Like I have a book right here beside me. Like I'm a book girl.
Girl.
They novelize those movies.
They novelized the Lord of the Rings, believe it or not.
Okay.
BMAC, you naughty boy.
You won't see. I'm not playing with you. Okay. So Rivendell is gorgeous. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
munch it down. I'm gonna fridge that big dinosaur thing, and I'm gonna trash your UCS Falcon. Oh.
Yeah, you are. All right, Vince, what do you got?
I'm marrying Rivendell, fridging the T-Rex, and killing the Falcon.
Smart man.
Harsh. Mark.
I agree with both of them. I'm doing the same.
All right. Brick Dad.
I'm on the same page, yeah.
Yeah, And
Trinity.
I'm the only one, I guess, who would fridge the Falcon. The T-Rex is just so big.
How
let's
big
see.
do you think the Falcon?
Yeah,
It's big,
coffee
it
table
is.
or bookcase.
It's
But
a
it's-
coffee table size. It's a
Yeah.
bookcase. It's like 3 shelves of a bookcase if you put it on a brick shell case.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know, man. I just it's a lot of tan. Let's see here. Rivendell all day long, then Falcon, then toss the bones. See, General Tron's with me. Somebody said named Z Spouse says Ben likes to give me crap for movies I haven't seen.
That's terrible.
I don't
Shocker.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. And on top of that, Mark, I need you to read this one for us. Please read this.
Ben likes to give me crap for movies I haven't seen.
So today is Z's spouse. The other day we were talking about this, and she goes, Mark always likes to, it was yesterday, she goes, Mark always likes to impersonate me when he reads these. And then I said, hold on. I said, no, to be fair, Mark's impersonating me, impersonating you.
Correct.
So it's a little
To
different.
be fair,
Ben's wife coming in from nowhere to dunk on him. She does that sometimes.
we love her for that.
I'd also like to know what movies she thinks I give her crap for not seeing. You know what? They're probably it's like the Goonies, the 80s movies that her mom didn't let her watch.
To be fair, though, you know what? To be fair, though, to
Fair.
Z Spouse, how many times has Matt Husband commented on our stream?
0.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go here.
Dear fucking
Ooh.
Christ. All right.
Got Game Boy, Atari, and NES. I'm gonna
Lego
start.
news: a new console is going to be coming out soon. Also,
Screw them. I'm starting. I am marrying the Atari.
Hmm.
All right. I'm
Or the
marrying
Yellow
it.
Castle.
First of all, it's not Yellow Castle. That's Adventure. So whatever. I just think it's the.
Damn it.
It's not only is it pure nostalgia. I like some of the building techniques. I like that you can slide the front open and the little 70s arcade
This
room
way.
pops up.
Yeah.
I like that they have the game discs with the little things you can put on top of them, the cartridges. I like that they have the classic wood cartridge holder that everybody had. I think they just really nailed that one. Going with the NES second. I think you get more for that one, and then I guess I'm throwing the Game Boy in the trash. We'll go right down the gullet here. So Brick Dad.
yeah, I'm gonna back you up on that one and say all of your points are exactly the same as mine. Yeah, I love all of it. The NES, I love the fact that you can actually scroll the screen on the TV.
I'm sorry. Did you
Bring
say
that
NES?
nostalgia back, so
Did you say NES?
the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Say it.
Yeah, but did you say NES?
I did.
Why?
At least he didn't say NES.
That's true.
The
Why'd you
NES.
say-
The
Oh,
NES.
there we go. Yeah. Ah! All right. Don't do that.
Game Boy is just a great build with reverse snot in small size. I pass on the Atari. Ooh, harsh.
NES.
This is where
Alright,
Mark
and
says
then what do
we
you
banned
think?
for less. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. NES. I heard a British person say that. They were like the NES, the SNES, and I was like, that's not how we say that. I've never heard it until like a month ago referred to as a NES or a NES. I've always heard it as NES.
West
and
Coast.
we say, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, gross. All right.
Yeah.
That's another reason to hate the West Coast. All right. There
Yeah,
we go.
no,
Thank you.
yeah.
No, fully on board.
this is
I
for
did
Brick
say
Dad.
Lene's name, so let's go back.
This is
Go ahead,
for
Lene.
Brick Dad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to munch the NES.
What?
I'm gonna munch the NES.
You ain't even West Coast.
What side? I'm going to
West side of what? West.
Washington D.C. I don't know.
You're the east side of the Mississippi. You're nothing. Nothing about you is west.
West Atlantic.
You're from the south, and then like the mid south. Now,
No, but I just showed you my west side, and you rejected me.
girl, you getting this?
Okay, so munching this NES. I am going to put the Atari in the fridge, and I'm trashing that Game Boy.
All right, poor Game Boy.
Thank you, Falco
gotta get-
Ridge. Falco Ridge throwing down. No way, this West Coaster calls it NES. That's the right way to refer to it as. Bumps Johnson says every city has a West Side. That's right.
Thank you.
We sure do. We call it
Yeah,
Naperville.
they
We
have,
did it.
they have a north and a south side
Naperville.
too. Steve still wants to go back to Spider-Man.
No.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Isn't the middle of Chicago called the West Side?
The kids wanted to know why I was laughing while listening on my headphones. They made me remind hear Mark's impersonation.
In air
And
quotes.
the Indios too.
All right. VMAC. What do we got, VMAC?
I'm gonna marry the Nintendo and fridge the Game Boy and kill the Atari begrudgingly.
Harsh. Got to do what you got to do. That's the game. Mark, what you got?
I'm with you and Brick Dad. And because I don't want any of these for parts packs, for nostalgia's sake, the Atari is my munch. The NES is my fridge, and the Game Boy I never even had one, so it's my kill. Trash.
Yeah.
That was Miles.
It was this one.
Miles. I know.
But if I'm gonna read this like Miles, since you're reading those like Z's spouse.
Yeah.
So if I'm reading this, he writes nice, but really what he really means is nice, bro. You guys are grinding it today. That's what he really means.
Is that really what he means, though?
Yeah. He's how long are you guys gonna go? Like 6, 7? Like that's everything he said.
Remember that time Ben brought Miles in? Didn't tell him nothing, it's just about your chagrin.
You know what chagrin means?
I forgot.
Okay. Chagrin means like something that embarrasses you. What do I do more than anything else that embarrasses and angers you?
Miles looks suspicious as he should have been. You just can't trust that troll Daddy Ben. Miles, check out my fit. Daddy Ben grins. Got that Sigma 5, bro. Your daddy's got the wrist. Miles throws an elbow, wants to hide under a rock. Stop, he laughed, just go build a mock. Let him cook. Daddy Ben went on. Check out the wrist of the fit he's got on. Do all these words mean cool? The trolling dad asked. No, Miles answered, this chagrin was a trap. Daddy Ben shrugs. Then what do they mean? Knock it off, Dad. This just isn't your scene.
Miles, you got the fit on today.
Ah.
Are you gonna say skibbity? Are you gonna say
Sigma?
Daddy Ben's so Ohio. He thinks he's got the wrist. Every time he shifts me, I roll my eyes and cringe. He says whatever he wants, which I guess is kinda stigma. But he's being a dork and I just don't need this stigma. Why would Ben do this? It just isn't nice. Maybe he got some terrible advice. Let this be a lesson. Avoid these Scorpio plotters. Never feed the troll. And you can't trust the honor.
But he thinks that I'm not allowed to know. Like,
Right.
let him cook. He says I can't know what that means. He says cat.
No, I said mom can't.
Oh, mom can't know what that
Mom
means.
doesn't know what that means. I don't know how to explain it.
Right. I can't talk about his fit, his clothes that he's wearing. I can't ship him with anybody. These are things that I can't do. Right.
Daddy Ben is so Ohio. He thinks he's got the wrist. Every anytime he shifts me, I roll my eyes and cringe. He says whatever he wants, which I guess is kind of stigma. But he's me and I talk, and I just don't need this stigma. Davis, Ohio. Hey, hey, Davis, Ohio. Hey, hey, Davis, Ohio. Hey, hey.
So Miles
Perfect.
throws down with a "You suck, troll boy." Love Miles the goat, and then says Mills. And so, hey, bruv, if you're gonna troll your dad, I suggest spelling your name correctly. I don't know, just for funsies. Al Goff says, "I didn't know Z's spouse was your wife, Ben. I hope she knows I truly admire you and your building greatness, and that I just like to hassle you." Smokey Smoke says, "Miles probably won his dad Ligma." What?
Lick my balls.
Oh no. Al Goff says despondent. I don't know why.
Apparently about that he didn't know Z's spouse was my spouse, but like,
No, he tried to spell Z's spouse and it said despondent.
oh, okay. And I type Z's spouse and it keeps changing it.
Trying to, you probably have.
Yeah. I like to hassle him too.
Tron says, anyways, dinner time. Check the rest on replay. Have fun. Thanks for joining us tonight, man.
All right, let's see the last one I have, and it's this triple art.
Ooh.
We've got the new cherry blossom set that's coming out, the Japanese cherry blossom. We've got the Great Wave, and then we have Eo Milky Way Galaxy.
Mm.
So where are we starting here? Let's start with. I think I've started you all about equally. Let's start with Mark on this one.
Sure. All right. I'm actually going to munch the Milky Way. And I'm going to keep the cherry blossoms in the fridge. Yeah, I'll stick with that, and I'll kick the wave just for parts packs here.
Yeah, Smokey's going Blossom Wave Galaxy.
Yeah, I considered that. Wait,
all
no,
right.
I didn't. I considered Blossom Galaxy Wave. Why are you throwing the freaking Galaxy away, Smokey?
It's just
I thought I liked you.
It's okay.
We've banned for less.
We have.
All right, Brick Dad, what do you think? Brick Dad's on mute.
JDB
Okay,
trying
sorry,
to
yeah.
Utah trifecta, and I don't think that's the game.
No.
I'm sticking with the wave for my
Also-
lunch. It's a
also
great
not
build.
the
I
game.
enjoy it.
All right.
And
guys.
I'm going to take the Great Wave or the Galaxy for my fridge. Great
Okay.
part pack. I'll use all those parts, I'm sure. And unfortunately, that new art set is not one I want. So I'm killing it.
Or art set.
We forgive you.
Vince.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Marry the Milky Way and fridge the Japanese waterfall thingy
Yes.
and trash the wave. We
That's the
actually
way to
have
go.
Wave's a very,
But you
very,
own it.
very popular
We
art.
got it on Marketplace for a really good deal.
So Falco Ritz says the Galaxy just looks too pixelated. Smoke says I have very little need for 3,000 studs. Mark, I'm sorry, I forgive you. And Brick Orphanage is given a kill, T, and an M. Keep in fridge,
Now. That's right.
trash it, and munch it down. Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to go with. I'm going to marry. Oh,
Look who's here.
I'm going to, unfortunately,
Hi,
marry
Copper.
the cherry blossoms.
You are.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Fair
Um,
enough.
Mostly because I want some parts from that.
It's a
I'll-
good Mary. I'd show up to the wedding for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll fridge the old Milky Way. I think there's some fun Easter eggs in that one too. I guess I'm killing the Great Wave, and it's a little sad because it's a beautiful set. But it had to happen. All right, Lene, last one. You're up. Finish us off.
I'm going to munch down on the set with the other crowbar. I'm going to bridge the Galaxy.
Is that what we're calling the other crowbar? Is that piece? The little-
going to. Sorry, Mark. I'm just gonna have to trash that great wave.
Why are you apologizing to me? I trust it too.
Oh, I thought you kept. I thought you.
No,
chose it.
no, girl.
I thought you were munching down on it. Okay,
No,
well,
I'm
we're on the
munching
same
that
page.
galaxy. I trashed the wave too.
Okay, yeah. Well, then
But apology accepted.
I'm munching the blossom, fridging the galaxy, and trashing the wave.
Way to go. Yeah.
Woohoo.
All right. Well, that was it for our Halloween, or sorry, our Thanksgiving leftovers.
What's
You
happening?
didn't remember the beautiful beginning art. It was Punky Day leftovers.
Punky Day.
This was the best I could do.
It's amazing.
This is what we got. Good old
It's
Punky Day.
glorious, man.
It's so
Glorious.
good. And
Yeah.
we definitely needed it portrait oriented for this stream. Yes.
Yeah, fridge it for later trash can. Yeah. Kick it to the. Yeah, little off, but that's all
Kick
right.
it to the trash can, which is under the fridge.
Where else would it be? All right. Where are we going next, Mark?
Oh, we're going signs everywhere. Signs.
This is called Those Silly Guys. That's the segment.
Yeah, no, we're going signs everywhere. Signs.
Right.
Look at these signs. Hell, really kicked it off here. We got daffodils. We got why though. We got just don't. We got a millinery. Turn it up or turn it up. Give up, which isn't even on a signpost. Give up again. Trash circuits. Another millinery. Yeah, please. Hey, please stop. This way, and a no peas.
No peas. All right.
Yeah. So this silliness segment was brought to you by this sign that Matt and I saw at the dog park in St. Louis. The gate said, "No other animals may be brought into the fenced area. Dogs only." And I desperately want to know why this sign had to be put up. So with that in mind, we're going to take a look at some signs that may have been put up for people in the Lego community. And you guys are going to guess why this sign was created. So let's move right along. The first sign says, yes, they're real Lego figures. Why would someone have to put up the sign?
I
Was
believe this sign is up because Mark is displaying Fabuland somewhere, and people are like, "Those are Lego figures."
So Smoky Smokes is guessing that someone brought their cat or ferret. Brick Orphanage says, keep your pet wolf out. I was imagining a goat. Sorry, my first thought was goat. So Ben has a pretty good guess here. Any other guesses on this one?
I like Ben's, and I think that's a better example. But I was thinking Dawn had it's like a cafe or something, and it was upscaled, so she used the flashlight keychain figs as the
that was cool
minifigs in the thing, and they were the right scale for it.
Yeah.
But I think Ben's probably more right.
All right. Any other guesses?
Sammy
Go ahead, Lene.
I was just thinking Bellevue. Sammy and I said Bellevue.
Yeah. We did a Belleville.
I'm sorry,
Scala.
Bellevue.
No worries. We did a Scala murder mystery, and we definitely got this question. And Brick Dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Scala figures from the murder house. And
yeah.
Are those Barbie dolls or are those real?
Those Barbie dolls? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it is for me. It is every display I ever put up. Are those Mega Blocks? No. Hey, look. Why does somebody in the corner of their display have a rocks glass?
I don't know.
And a bottle of Gatorade. This must have been the morning. And I also and no, it's not Animal Crossing. So the next sign, and I guess we'll go up and down the list again this time. So the sign says we need balls. Where in the Lego community, VMAC, would they have a sign on the door that says we need balls?
The Lego community? I would say
Yeah.
the GBC if I had to guess.
Okay.
A GBC basement.
Good call. Good call. Hey, Lene, where in the Lego community would there be a sign up on the door that says we need balls?
I may offend someone if I give my honest answer.
No, please
Hey,
give your honest
hey,
answer. You're not
Oh,
going to
no,
offend anybody.
no.
We are after dark.
No, somebody may come punch me in the eye, but I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea.
All right, Brick Dad, any thoughts here? Oh,
Uh,
Steve Poldo suggests it's the staging department at Lego Photography Marketing.
Please, I'm
I
thinking
was going to
more
say,
along
yeah,
the
lifestyle studios.
Ben?
Yeah, I mean, this could be a great ball contraption, but I like Steve's answer correct here. I think this is the photographer in the lifestyle set. He's sitting there like, we need some more balls, guys. This lifestyle shot has 6 antique staplers and no balls.
Sorry, can't help it. We need balls down at Bricklink headquarters. It is the Lifestyle Studio.
Yes.
Yes, there's only one ball in the shot. They needed much more than that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a Star Wars set, even. That one ball in a Star Wars lifestyle shot? Come
What's
on.
wrong with them?
All right, so
All right.
Ben, we're starting with you this time. Why would someone in the Lego community need to put up "Do Not Lick," a sign that says this?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. It's a great question, really.
The only place I can think you might need "Do Not Lick" is if you were just McDonald's player. Yeah.
I think that was the "We Need Balls."
Yeah, that was the other one. I
Yeah.
think the only reason you would put this up is
But it would work.
because,
Yeah.
is because Lego was rolling out the Fortnite sets,
Yes.
the Food Night sets.
Good call.
And they had both Peely Bone and Der Burger, who both looked absolutely delicious.
Delicious, yes.
And so, because those things are out there, I would think people would be like, "No, we can't have you licking these. That would be wrong."
Jojo Crosses is here. That's somebody who we should definitely add to our gratitude segment. Jojo Crosses also stops by our Animal Crossing stream. Great person, great stream as well. If you guys are into cozy games on Nintendo Switch, please follow Jojo Crosses. Good guest there from Jojo Crosses. Smokey Smoke says it does work for both. The Do Not Lick and We Need More Balls works for the McDonald's play space. Al Goff says a Lego food display. Brick Orphanage says the Willy Wonka set. All right, so Brick Dad, what do you think on this? What should we not lick in the Lego community?
I would say other builders.
Yeah, that's a good call.
In the designer studio.
You're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong. Thoughts here, Lene?
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna say other egg balls.
Yeah, good. VMAC thoughts here?
I'm sticking with the GVC.
Sticking with the don't like the GVC. Well, we already invoked her, but it was Dawn's mock. This was defending the Alamode. Please don't lick it. It's not real ice cream. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool freaking mock though, and at the same time, right?
It's a great mock for
Uh,
sure.
This is someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to building with Lego and connecting with the community. And she has a great sense of humor. And this is a really fun mock that she brought to all our Brickworld shows this year. This is Defending the Alamode. You can follow Dawn at Miss Slowbrickta on Instagram. Next up, we have.
Wait. Before though, I do think that my answer was valid.
OMG fam. Lego has been killing it with these 1-to-1 scale flowers, and now they are entering a new realm of awesome with these new 1-to-1 scale food items. I must have received the European box because mine says Dare Burger instead of hamburger and Fortnite Tay instead of Food Night. But whatever, it is still good. Am I right? I sure hope little kids don't try to eat this burger. It looks so tasty with those little toasted marshmallows on the bun.
Yeah,
Copper
don't like
Veller.
that.
I love that one. I'm so glad we kept it in there. You know, we're at our limit for songs, so I had to delete a few things. So we might be missing some of our more nuanced videos from there when I put the new intro video in. Copper Valor, who does love traveling around the Midwest and going to national parks, says this is neat. Brick Orphanage, yeah, putting it all together, licking GBC balls. Copper Valor says, my husband is really interested in Chicago. He will see if he can work it in. Oh, yay, cool. That'll be awesome. Steve Polta says, Dawn got a white brick for that mock. Yes, yeah, it's a very, very good mock. I think right now we have a little bit of a respite in that this is a sign that Cheryl DeHaan made for Brickworld Chicago in 2025 called This Is Not a Drill, and it got a lot of attention. I believe it was nominated for Best Humor. Capoveller says, I wouldn't say I love traveling in the Midwest. It's too flat. I meant the Southwest. I meant the West. I'm just used to saying Midwest because that's where I'm from. All right, so next one, we're starting, I believe, are we starting with VMAC this time? I don't even know. Do not trust the kangaroo. A VMAC, why would someone in the Lego community, and this is very loose, why would someone in this particular community say, do not trust the kangaroo with a broken heart?
The only thing I can think of kangaroo is Roo from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, this happens past your bedtime. So, Lene? Why would we not trust the kangaroo? I think this is actually before your time.
You talking about Captain Kangaroo? Like, I don't
No,
know.
I'm not.
Like kangaroo. I'm old. Like,
no, you and I, you're younger than me.
But I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Brick Dad, any idea why we should not trust the kangaroo?
This actually predates me also on the show. So I'm going to have to move forward and say, tell us, Mark, why do we not trust the kangaroo?
No, I think Ben knows.
I want to show you a picture. Let's see if you guys can see this. I took this picture today. You guys see that?
We can if we do this.
Yeah.
Those are two baby kangaroos.
Oh my God! Where? You took that today?
Yes. So it seems like for some reason on Sundays before we do the show, every time Lego Team B ends up showing up, for some reason I see kangaroos that day.
Weird.
And this particular day, I was at Zootopia 2 with my kids.
Okay.
And they had a little petting zoo in the movie theater lobby that had those two baby kangaroos in it.
Diggory don't.
As well as a snake and a baby goat.
Wow.
How adorable is that?
Super adorbs. I'd say maybe even ding dong a doorbell.
Ding dong.
Ding dong a doorbell, yeah. So Ben, do you know why we should not trust the kangaroo?
You never trust the kangaroo. It's a weird question.
They are dicks in real life, but I'm specifically referring to Walt.
They are.
Walt betrayed me. Walt betrayed me
Maple's
hardcore.
divine.
But Maple is divine. Good call. Good call. Let's see.
Look at that snooty. Look at him.
I know, right? He's a cranky, but he's got his nose way up in the air like that. I don't even know how that happens in the game. Good shot of Walt betraying me, though. All right, so next up, please do not feed the frog. Ben, why would someone need to put this up in the Lego community?
Oh, boy. Well, there's a... well, I would say do not eat the frog. Because he's oftentimes used as maybe like something that's like... let's see here. We do have a certain Lego community member who does a lot of frogs. Simon related probably. That's the person I'm talking to, but I don't think Mark would put up a sign for not feeding the frog. So let's see here. Yeah, maybe it's just got something to do with the number of frogs that are hidden in sets.
Perhaps.
And builds.
Maybe. Brick Dad, ideas?
This directly reflects to Willy Wonka set and the chocolate frogs in the Willy Wonka set. So there are chocolate frogs you do not want to eat because you're not sure if it's the zoo frogs or it's the Wonka frogs.
Lene, any ideas here?
No, my favorite book. My favorite book is Eat That Frog.
Okay.
By Brian Tracy, but I don't know about the kangaroos, the frogs. I hate being so lost.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're not having fun.
That is, I was having fun. I'm just so lost.
Renee, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Okay. I have no idea.
I'm at a loss on this one too.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, I mean, come on, you guys. It's Marcus Rollbuehler's frog model this year. I mean, so you guys can follow Marcus Rollbuehler at Moriartis on Instagram. He's a designer for Lego. He's also a member of our Lug, mine and Ben's, and just a great guy. He's one of our awards coordinators. He built this amazing mock for Brickworld Chicago this year. And if you tried to feed it, you might break it. And he's already eating. He's got his he's got a huge meal right there. So you do not need to feed the frog, although it looks realistic enough for you to think that you should.
Yeah.
All right.
In some sense, that probably then is in a way related to Simon. You can also see Simon from frog people.
No,
back here as well.
You were on the right
Background.
track for sure.
Yeah.
You were on the right track when you started.
No.
And props to Marcus for using a Clickets bracelet for
Just
this.
bandolier. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. All right, so we're starting with VMAC on this one. What does this sign mean? It says, no, it's not a Star Wars. Are you so unfamiliar with the concept of imagination that you think everything that looks different is Star Wars?
It's also not Harry Potter, I would add. That's like a footnote of that. But yeah, literally any mock that's not an IP is asked if it's Star Wars or Harry Potter.
You are definitely on the right track. You're 90% of the way there. Lene, thoughts on this one?
Must be something space-ish with a lot of light bluish gray. I don't know.
Definitely falling down the other way. Not you're getting colder. Getting more confused. Sorry, I keep doing this to you. Brick Dad, thoughts here?
This has to be orange spaceships.
It might be. Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, I would say that I get, that's got to be Harry Potter. Anytime I have a castle, like what? But yeah, this is an orange spaceship problem. So this year I didn't have any orange spaceships so much there. So if Mark's banking on pictures this year's Brickworld, we had a bunch of really nice builds from Scott Wilhelm.
Yeah,
in the space range.
Yeah. Real quick, Falco Ritz says that Lene should definitely watch Star Wars and see Grogu eat frogs. I was upset about that. Especially the eggs. When Grogu ate the eggs from that family that was trying to have kids, I was actually kind of pissed.
That was kind of harsh. Yeah, that was kind of harsh.
I'm like, that's not actually funny.
Yeah.
Kind of. So it's this. So we had this.
It's a snail with a castle.
It is Ray said escargot that we brought to Brickworld in 2016. The concept was that it was a giant race that was kind of like a roller derby, but the snails had castles on their backs. They were giant snails with castles on their backs, and the factions were fighting each other to slow down the snails to win the race. And I brought this to NALTC's Cantini show at Christmas, and I would say at least 20 people asked me, was this from Star Wars? And finally I was like, okay, I have heard this so often. Is this Star Wars? Why on earth? Where in Star Wars is there something like this? And the kid that I asked, who was like, by the way, terrified, like a deer in headlights, like, are you yelling at me? I'm like, yes.
Yelling at me, old man. Yeah.
Yes, the fuck I am yelling at you about this. I'm like, what in Star Wars? Where in the Star Wars universe are there giant snails with castles on their backs? He's like, there aren't, but it's like, it just looks like it's from a different planet. So are you so unfamiliar with the concept of imagination, and you're a child, that you think everything that looks different is Star Wars? Apparently, yes. Lego Team B says, there's lots of words there. This would be easier to read as Star Wars credits as the opening scroll. Yes, I should have done it as an opening scroll. Good call. Note taken. Thanks for the constructive criticism, Lego Team B. All right, so this one says, yes, that's what I named it. I believe we're starting with Ben. Ben, why would someone in the Lego community have to say, yes, that's what I named it?
There's lots of reasons to have to say that. This year, I got a lot of questions about why I named a creature I built Dragon ? There it is. Dragon
there it is.
Mark.
But why would you call it Dragon?
Why would you call it Dragon ?
Yeah. It's an excellent question.
Wyvern.
So here's the reason. You want the real reason or the reason I told people?
Go for it.
All right. The reason I told people was, well, it's only got 2 legs, so technically it's a wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
And the other question was like, who's the real dragon here? The Dragon Knight or all the imposters with the shields? The real answer, though, was I wasn't sure I was going to finish building it. So that's what the question mark was for.
Steve Polda says that sign will work for any of his mocks. I thought it made sense. It was like this knight obviously turned around and was like, oh, there's a dragon?
Yeah, that's what I called it.
But also,
like, was the question mark a mistake? I'm like, no, I put it in there.
I think Alphonse is the one who has to deal with this dragon versus wyvern. for this year for the Mad Libs. Lego Team B also says, I need that sign to explain why you gave me the 2026 mock title Fun Hole. No, you don't. No signs for you. All right, so VMEC, why would someone in the Lego community have to put up this sign? Yeah, we have no idea what it is either.
I've had people ask me about other people's mocks, like just because I'm behind the table. So probably something like that.
Well, I'll give you a little hint here. The person who put up the sign works at the Lego store.
Lego or like BAM?
Lego.
So probably a new set that's weird.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't
1.
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's Peely Bomb, okay, what could it be? Half banana, half bone, it's a bonkers sight. Be it stupid or cute, it just doesn't seem right. Guts, oh, what it's like to behold little brown splatters, stories untold. Is it a bruised banana or something else? How did Peely Bone end up on the shelves? A banana with a skeleton, what's the deal? A mashup too wild to find the appeal. He's not a doorbell, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peely Bone is just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Just plain wrong, just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peely Bone is just plain wrong.
Yeah, what do you know? It's Peely Bone.
It's Peely Bone. What could he be?
What could he be? All right, so next one, we're starting with Lene. Why would someone in the Lego community need to put up this sign?
And stuff like that. Who says and stuff like that all the time? Oh, I know. Sorry, Chris.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like a catchphrase.
Right.
It's more
Next
of a
one.
catchphrase.
Next one is for Chris. if he could bring himself in. Oh, why would someone in the Lego community need to put up a sign that says, these are not shelves?
Is he just stonewalling us?
Muted?
Probably muted.
I would almost say this is a Ben thing because Ben still needs to anchor them.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do have this one shelf that a couple shelves that I need to anchor. That I've smashed stuff on. But that's not. That's not.
Hey, you want to take that?
Episode 10. We'll have a giant snail with a castle on its back. And it's funny that you misspelled giant because there's a giant speeder in Star Wars. I guess it's not funny, but it is to me. Al Goff says, I've had tons of people call my coffee table a treasure chest.
Yeah. I think you could use this one in two instances. You could use it on that new mineral set to be like, those aren't shelves. Those things look like poop.
Right.
But really, you put this next to your stairs, guys. Hello? Because what are not shelves? The stairs are not
a shelf. That's the hook.
Oh, but that's what this mom is so disappointed with her kids for. They took too much liberty. But the lifestyle shot said we should put it on the stairs, and then they put it. And I will give shout outs here to Hal. In that, like, I will post a picture to be like, please put this particular Lego set in the image I'm asking for. And Hal's like, oh yes, but I think you want to add some whale blubber to this Lego set. So it's just a little saggier and meltier than an actual Lego set. I'll ignore your fucking picture, and I'll just like make it super saggy, and I'll move the rib cage way over to the side, But yeah.
I also like that she's very upset about where Peely Bone is located here. But the shelf is the sign is sticking out 6 inches past Peely Bone. So you're gonna run into the sign before you trip on Peely Bone anyway.
Now, is it because of Peely Bone or is it because of the ball?
The ball, yeah, it's dangerous too.
Well, the
Maybe
fern
it's
was
not
also
Peely Bone.
the fern was also supposed to be on the steps, but Hal gets confused. This was a struggle to just get this one image, but at least they got like the so these walls are drywall, and this one is exposed brick. Yeah, nice job.
In the middle of the stair.
So, yes, nice job, Hal. Thank you very much. And Melty Peely is exactly what I asked for. So yeah, good game,
can't
guys.
Figure out this corner by the
nobody can
by the railing. Like, is it like at 45 degrees or something? Like, I can't tell.
The depth perception on this is insane. And is this a handrail or is it like a neck rail?
Yeah, and look how the wall morphs right below the girl's chin. Like,
I don't
know. Like, what's
I
happening?
know, right? It has a flute. It's fluted, is what they call it in architecture. Jojo Crossa says, "I don't even want Peely Bone in my house, let alone the stairs." Yeah. These are probably stairs to nowhere, anyways.
Possible.
Good call, Falco Ridge.
They do look very steep.
Yeah, there we have it. That was the game. The signs everywhere are signs.
That was fun. I learned a lot.
I've had a ton of people call my coffee table a treasure chest. So, all right.
Now, Lene, as much as we alienate you with some of these games and stuff, we are so glad that you participate and play. So, thank you for joining in.
I learned.
We will have to get you into some of these movies, scary or not.
No, but I learned and stuff like that. I learned.
Caparella says she finds that one so odd she likes it. Lene, I also love you.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome, but I'm also going to keep giving you shit.
That's okay.
We just need you to watch one movie.
I figured a fact about me. I'm the only girl in my generation. Nothing but boys, and Mo's the only girl in her generation. So
that's why it's like you seem on board, and so I don't like. I appreciate very much that Chris checks in with you, but I don't feel the need to check in with you because I feel like we're siblings.
Thanks,
like
Chris.
Yeah, but I also feel a tinge of guilt when Chris checks in with you. I'm like, did we upset her? Carvelli says, "Oh, by the way, my husband bought 2 Lego sets for an angel tree gift for a little boy." Oh, nice! Oh, that's awesome. We should put that in the link too in the holiday season. The angel tree gifts.
Oh, for sure, yes.
Why not?
All right, I gotta up my game on the descriptions. Mm-hmm. Steve Polda says, "The only girl in your generation." That's a lot of responsibility.
We get one my mother was the only one in hers. We get one girl a generation, and they normally come from the girls. One girl.
Jojo Cross is absolutely correct. Those kids will absolutely love those, and that's amazing. Thank you and your husband for doing that. Coppervelli says he wanted Marvel and Lego so he can combine the two and bought Marvel Lego sets. Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Plenty of those out there. As Steve Polda has asked us to talk about tonight, which we refused.
Yeah.
Marvel?
Those triple Spider-Man sets. Here's the thing: like, if we wanted to cut out every Lego set that Lene doesn't care about because it's from a movie she hasn't seen, we'd only talk about Bionicle. And Botanical. Talk about Bionicle and Botanical. That'd be it. Everything else is a licensed IP, and she hasn't seen it.
I love Marvel.
Okay, there we go.
So you got me with Marvel. I'm with, but everything else.
All right. So anyway, it's just the way it goes. Okay, so what's on our show run next? Hey, too close to call. So that's 2 things that are too close to call. That is how we get all of our T's in there. You're welcome for everyone who needed a grammar lesson. You've seen it all. And we're going to go with close calls today.
Steve Polda has a close call. He says there was only one good Spider-Man in that picture, to be fair. I'm a Spider-Man guy. Sorry, not sorry. And Copperveller says, I guess I'm the only girl in my generation too, unless you count my stepfather's kids.
They don't count. It's bloodline.
Answered, asked and answered.
Hey guys, easy start here. I've started to notice a lot of people not eating turkey on Thanksgiving anymore, but let's find out. Did you eat turkey on Thanksgiving? Yes. Traditions or no? Does anyone really like turkey? No with 2 O's. because my shift key, I fixed it. It's not sticky anymore. I just failed to delete the extra O. So
You know, I learned something about Mo this year. She doesn't like turkey. She told me she doesn't like turkey.
No
For
one
20
likes
years.
turkey.
She's
Nobody
like, I don't
actually
like
likes
turkey.
it.
Like what?
Why is
only
turkey
the once a
capitalized?
year, and you're like, I don't know. Probably because
name.
it starts with the T. I don't know.
All right, poll started.
Orphanage says we replaced turkey with prime rib.
Ooh, nice.
Nope, I was in Texaco. I was in Mexico when in Rome.
Texaco.
I had
Mexico.
meatloaf because we were
Texaco
talking about
turkey.
teas
Those-
and turkey.
Those letters look a lot alike too, so
I had
I
turkey
get you.
and ham, but we didn't have to cook it. Yes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Mexico
What we
with the T
eat-
becomes Texaco.
When,
That's a gas
for us in our family here is whoever is hosting decides what the palette of food for the holiday will be. So for us, if we were to host, if we wanted to do a taco bar, we would do a taco bar. If
Mhm.
mother-in-law had it, she would choose turkey and traditional. Another sister-in-law, she would choose pizza. Whatever the hosting was, and they would dictate the menu based on that, so that people would be, hey, bring a dessert, bring the chips, bring the sodas, stuff like that, to go with whatever the main course is, which is whoever the host is. I don't like turkey. I'm a ham guy. So
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm checking Reddit Lego League one more time to see if there's any more official reveals tonight since they came
that's
in at the
okay.
last minute.
I'm absolutely offended.
I did hear you, by the way.
No, I know you did.
And I would love a taco bar. Let's do taco bar Thanksgiving. I think the Pilgrims would have appreciated that.
They would have.
Let's do this quick. If you ate turkey on Thanksgiving, not Halloween, I said the right thing this time. This year,
Aw,
the five of us, go ahead and raise your hand if you actually ate turkey on Thanksgiving. Wow, 4 out of 5. I'm the only one who didn't. We had something else.
Which
had
was?
a brisket. That was
A brisket. Okay.
cooked
We had a
by my
brisket, too.
brother-in-law, and then he wasn't even there. He cooked it, he smoked it, and then flew away to go be with his brother.
We had brisket on Hawaiian bread, which
Nice. Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
It's interesting that 4 out of the 5 of us did, but it looked like in the comments we had quite a few people who didn't.
No, actually, no is winning by 56% at the moment. We have 1 minute left on the poll.
Sounds like a close call, though. It sounds like turkey.
I think you're right.
Falling a
we got
bit out of favor.
A true close call here. Well, it's the driest bird. No matter how much you brine it, no matter if you deep fry it, smoke it, do this, do that. My brother-in-law brought a turkey that he had cooked at home, and my father-in-law had started the turkey late and was worried that it wouldn't be all the way cooked through. So I was like, thank God Dan showed up, because I ate that turkey.
You ate the one that was probably cooked?
Probably cooked,
Yeah,
yes.
Good choice.
The real question is dark meat or white meat, and I'm a dark meat guy.
Oh no, white meat.
White.
It's the most patriotic Thanksgiving meal. Steve's very on to Renee's patriotic thing today.
Thank you for that.
I've never had a
Started a
turkey
new
with
tradition of
oranges.
Halloween turkey just for Ben. Oh, thank you.
All right, we're getting down to the last few seconds here. I'm gonna go ahead and end up the poll. We got 1 second left, and we are done. And 50-50 is how the poll ends. The
True close
truest close
call.
call we've ever had in the history of close calls.
Yeah, it was a close one today. So what do you know? It can be done.
Smoky Smoke says spatchcocking. Yes, that's a real term. I did learn that this weekend. Actually, is fantastic. Basically, a deboned turkey.
I saw that. It was like in a dish. That's the first year I've seen that or heard that terminology.
I have feelings about boneless wings, so I might have a fair deboning. I think is different than boning. So I might give you a pass. All right, let's move on here.
Ooh.
Have you watched Stranger Things 5 yet? Of course, take that, Vecna. Or you guys are strange enough. Which one are we going with? This, of course, came out on the 26th. So they are releasing it in chunks this season. Lene apparently can't look at it.
It's gonna give me nightmares.
Okay, fair enough. That's Vecna.
That's Vecna right there. We'll go back to the other picture so Lene can open her eyes. But the question remains the same. Stranger Things, have you watched it? Yes or no?
So Lene has not. I have not. I watched one episode. I don't know where that counts in the poll.
One episode would count as you have watched it.
Oh, then yes.
At least some of it.
Traditions. VMAC?
Strange Things? Got it today.
I plan on it, though. I've just not got there yet.
You can put it back. I won't look at this screen.
Jojo says Stranger Things is amazing. Yeah, okay, we're going to put it back up, Lene. So
Tell me when to look.
Not yet. We'll tell you.
Right now.
You've got...
whoa, who does that? VMAC.
2.5 minutes.
Jeez. Liz K's not a fan.
Brick Orphan says they're up to 5. I'm not even sure I saw 3 yet.
Okay,
Is that
finished all
Stranger
my
Things 5 or episode 5 or?
It's season.
It is the 5th
season 5, and the first 4 episodes just dropped.
Oh. See, you got me on that. I've seen a couple episodes. I don't know if they're season 1, season 2, season 4. I have no idea. So
you just like plug in Netflix and just like put in random episodes. You're like, let's watch season 3, episode 8, and just see if I can.
No. It's a if it's on at someone else's house while I'm there or something. Like that,
I gotcha. Yeah,
in that respect. So yeah, it's not on my watch list.
Rob Claxton, yes sir, has not seen it either.
Rob Claxton hasn't. Here's the thing. If you're
75% have not seen it.
If you're a nerd and you're our age, this is what's going on here, right? This is 80s nostalgia plus a D&D tie-in plus science fiction.
Highly recommend, by the way.
Doesn't that sound like something you should be watching? Just ask.
Yeah, I mean, Jojo Crossa says y'all are sleeping. It's a great show.
Yeah, exactly, Jojo.
Y'all are sleeping. 75% of you are sleeping. We got 40 seconds left on this. We'll see if it moves at all. But right now, it looks like no is winning by 3/4.
Maybe it's because some of you don't have Netflix.
Maybe
it's because some of you can't stand to see scary things.
Maybe.
I have Netflix.
This came out and we were busy with Thanksgiving and didn't watch it yet.
I'm kind of rooted in reality, and this is a little out there. So.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good answer.
Same.
Copper Valley does not have Netflix.
I'm shocked.
Liz says, yo, Netflix is expensive.
It is. Especially with Disney Plus and BT Plus.
And everything else, yeah.
Paramount Plus.
I will say it was entertaining and somewhat nostalgia for me with, the throwback type style to it, but it wasn't anything that was appealing to me for the theme of it.
So no wins. Oh, absolutely it does. No wins at 75%.
Okay. That's fair. As Jojo said, some of y'all are sleeping. Okay, we're going to go to the last one. Should we cut Lego some slack until we know the Brick scoop?
No.
Yes, let's see what develops. Or no, I know enough.
This is not going to be a close call.
I don't think it will be either. I think the pitchforks are sharpened, but I do want to see. Maybe I'll be surprised.
I feel like if there was slack to give and it was like, they would have said the reason. Like if it was like a noble and like, oh, I can totally understand that, they would have said it.
If there was slack to give, they would have asked for it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Whoa.
And I think a lot of people have said, even Team B said this as well, they might have a valid excuse, but they haven't shared it, which says either one of two things. They don't think people will accept it, or their excuse is stupid.
Well, it's going all over the place. It started with yes at 67, and then went 50-50, and then went no at 60, and now it's at no at 67. So, and it's flipping all over the place. It keeps moving.
We got opinions.
And there's probably only 11 people voting.
I mean, that's kind of how these polls work sometimes for us.
True.
But, it's one of those things where it seems like it's been very, very one-sided with the pitchforks, and some of it I get. Especially because, like I said, the way they're doing it is terrible.
Well, it's also just kind of a surprise. Like, what?
Yeah.
What is even happening? Brick Orphan says, I wish they would have just bought it privately. so they didn't have to adhere to the laws of every country religiously.
I don't know how they would have done that with the fact that it's a marketplace, which is kind of
Right.
the issue. Maybe they should have just stayed out, or fired up their own version of it, and just taken, the right people. Someone also said, "Well, why doesn't someone else just stand up a new Bricklink?" Well, there are alternatives out there. Brick Owl is one of them.
But the Bricklink designer program is something they definitely took off with that has been really successful. That has the only real viable thing I've seen them do with it that's been different, besides force some prices higher because pick a brick.
Well, I wonder about that too. I wonder if any of the winners for Bricklink designer have been from one of those countries.
Yeah, we got less than a minute left on the poll, and we're getting pretty close to 50-50.
No,
Uncle
they
Rich
weren't.
says, Stranger Things, only reason I kept Netflix around. I'm going to cancel it when it's done. We'll renew it back when Avatar Live and Star Trek Prodigy pick back up. Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, free with cable. Cable, Jesus, can't we just make cable a bundle package of streaming? Come on. The Brick Orphanage says, my concern is if Bricklink was losing money and Lego rescued it from bankruptcy.
Well,
I definitely think that was a problem.
Yeah, I doubt that. But the other thing is that Bricklink was bought by another company and then brought by Lego. Right? So it kind of hot potatoed a little there. So
it did. We're down to the last 10 seconds, and it has swung wildly this entire time. But no is currently winning at 62%. I do believe that's where we'll end with 3 seconds left. And I'm going to go ahead and end the poll as the timer stops. And yes, no won with 62%.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of, where we are with this is maybe there's some nuance here, but Lego has handled it poorly. And everyone seems to agree on that.
Yeah. So I got one here. This is definitely more of a poll, as Copper likes to call them. But I was curious because I was having a conversation this week with somebody, and they were talking about Bricklink Designer Program, and somebody asked us to promote their Lego Ideas project. And it had been a while since somebody had asked us about that, and we don't do that because we just have to do it all the time. And then people would ask us why we don't, if we disagree with it. If we don't like the set, we don't want to promote it. And so we'd be kind of stuck. Like, you did it for this person, why won't you do it for me? And so we just do 0 with Brickworld. So the question is, because it hasn't been so often that I hear about Lego Ideas anymore, or at first it was huge. And so the question is, how much do you interact with Lego Ideas? And I put 4 options on here because that's the limit for the polls here on YouTube. But the answers are A, I post creations. B, I support projects, which also we will take if you just browse to see what's out there. That's B. C is both A and B. And then D is you don't. You don't at all. How about you guys? Let's get the temperature of the panel here. Do you or don't you engage with Lego Ideas? I'll start with Brick Dad because you seem to be the most engaged in the community at large.
I interact with the Ideas program pretty extensively. One, as a Ideas creator, as well as discussing and talking to other creators with their mocks, ideas, and propositions that other people have of ideas that they want. The hard part with that is the land members are not prohibited, but encouraged to not support any ideas specifically unless they've hit the 10,000 view mark.
Okay.
So that discussion has come up several times of they won't discuss it or they don't want to do that as favoritism of a friend or something like that, where they've been asked. So the similarity to what Brickworld does of we don't highlight Lego Ideas sets or submissions in that respect to not show favoritism in that respect. So, but for my interactions with Lego Ideas, it's extensive. I do go in often and look at the creations to see what the Lego Ideas team highlights or looks at as staff picks which I don't necessarily agree with. I think there is some favoritism with that of they find designers that they are preferential to, and they will continuously highlight those designers, which is somewhat unfair. And I've had a couple conversations with staff about why they don't have new ideas creators, people that have submitted an idea and this is their first idea. So it's a first submission category as opposed to repeat idea submissions. So there's been some extensive conversations in that regard, and the correlation between Lego Ideas and the BDP program.
Yeah.
And how different they are and what niches they fit in both regards. So.
All right, VMAC, do you engage with Lego Ideas?
And I didn't say and stuff like that.
In a while. I think the last time I was on there just browsing was probably, it had to have been 10 years ago. But,
wow.
Well, it just seems oversaturated at this point, and unless I see something like at a show or that says, "Hey, this is on Ideas, support it," I don't even think about Lego Ideas as a concept anymore.
Yeah. How about you, Lene?
Unless someone asks me specifically to go support their idea and stuff like that, I just don't. I don't go.
And Ben?
That would be a D from me, Mark. I don't engage with ideas at all.
Yeah, same.
I buy the set when it's finally produced.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, the poll reflects our panel here with I don't winning at 55% of the vote from that. I was really curious about this because it used to be a big thing. It used to be something that like it when it first was introduced as QSO, a lot of people went to see what fans were designing, got a really big boost from just like organic search results. People supporting projects because they were going to make good sets. And now it just seems to be kind of almost like a gray area almost. And so I wonder, especially as several people in the chat said, the way Bricklink Designer Program is kind of intermixed with fan designs, Lego Ideas, is it still viable, or is it still something that like organic Lego fans are going to be into, are going to see, are going to engage in? And it seems, at least by like the small percentage that we were able to capture tonight with this poll, with 21 people watching, I think 11 people voting, most people don't even engage with it at all.
There's a lot of misunderstanding between the two programs of how they differ. So they seem very similar on the surface of just looking at them. So the Lego Idea submission is you're given an idea with your build to the Lego design team to say, yeah, we could do something with that. Unlike the Bricklink Designer Program, where your submission will be the set, with an exception of making sure that it has proper functionality of all of the pieces and things like that, and possibly a few design critiques because of just feasibility of having the parts available or prices on parts to make sure that they can actually pull the pieces and get everything built accordingly. So the BDP program is more authentic to the fan designs.
Yeah.
Unlike the Ideas, where your idea can be completely reworked from anything that you've built to begin with, which we've seen, especially in the last year and a half, 2 years with idea sets.
Yeah. Good night, Jojo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you being here. I finally got the poll results up. I had to refresh the screen to be able to see it. Thanks, YouTube. So interestingly enough, while 55% of the votes, and I was right, there were 11, don't engage with it at all, nobody just posts creations. Either they go and support projects, or they post their own projects and support others, with 27% saying both A and B, and 18% saying they go in to support projects. So there's still an interest, with a relatively high percentage from the small sampling we were able to take. For me, it struck me this week that it has fallen off my radar. We used to have to say all the time when I first bought the company, no, we're not going to promote your projects. We're just not going to. I'm sorry. and I do apologize for that because there are some really great ones out there. I just don't want to be stuck in this place of like, why did you support mine? And why did you support somebody else's, not mine? So we just support 0 of them. I think we've done it several times on this stream. I've definitely done it when I'm on somebody else's stream. If they're talking about their ideas project, I'll go look up the project ideas and post it in the chat. I do want people to be supported. I do want people to feel supported in the community. Just as like a business decision, I decided not to do it. But it was kind of a surprise to me where like I pay more attention to BDP now than I do ideas.
The difference between them, the main difference between them is ideas is IP suggestions, where BDP is straight builds. It's not IPs. So if you make a suggestion, well, no, it's not 100%. But if you have a IP idea, you're completely out of the running with BDP.
Yeah,
because they won't do IPs. So
you're correct to the extent Bricklink Designer won't do IPs, but you don't have to have an IP to get through ideas. Some of the first ones.
Oh, correct. Oh, yes.
But it has become a largely it is ideas have an IP attached to them, and there are just so many that hit 10,000 now that they review 60 submissions. They have this whole thing where they're like, oh, these are the 2 we picked, and we're gonna parking lot 7 more for further discussion.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I don't get any of it, and like their reasons seem wholly arbitrary for what they take and don't take.
Yeah, this might be a good topic for an upcoming show where we don't have a lot of news. Steve Polda says that BDP is more like mocks. Brick Orphanage says that I don't like getting attached to an idea submission. It feels like mostly nostalgia IP, and they almost always get completely reworked. And yeah, well, nostalgia is definitely if you want to win ideas, definitely do something from the 80s. Do Roger Rabbit. Falco Rich says, don't apologize. It's a good stance. Thank you, Falco Rich. Falco Rich says, yeah, non-IP ideas rarely make it with ideas. Support-wise, yes. They're doing their market research in 2 different ways, and there's an ebb and flow to everything. But I've definitely seen the ebb happen to Lego Ideas since Bricklink Designer Program has been introduced. VMAC, Lene, sorry for boring you with this. Do you guys have any any interaction with the? Do you guys look at BDP or Ideas? Either one of you?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Ideas has probably just become more of a marketing tool for Lego. Like, what's everybody want?
Market research, yeah.
More than actual. And the BDP thing, I think they're cool. I've never bought one. I think it's probably more accessible now with the new format. But is what they do. They just the ones we looked at the other week were the new ones, but they just made like. That was Series 7, but they just produced Series 4 or something like that? Or...
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, a lot more.
Steve, it's not even close. So you sell, if you are an ideas designer, you get a percentage of the sale. However, it's a relatively minor one, and it's capped. And the cap is pretty low. It's like $30,000 or something like that. So you might sell 1 million copies of your ideas set, whereas on the Bricklink Designer, they only produce a certain number, right? A few thousand, several thousand at this point, but you get a higher percentage, and it's not capped the same way. So you're talking like $500,000 from Bricklink Designer and like 30 grand.
Well, yeah, it's even more with the changes that they've made in the last year, depending on set sales. But there is a minimum that you will make if you are a finalist.
Yeah.
And if your set's not one of the popular ones and it's not selling tons of sets, you still have a minimum that you will make. I want to say it's like 30 grand or something like that, but I can't remember exactly what Alex said price wise.
I think that's what Ben just said as well. So you guys are probably on the right number. Lene, just to get an idea, just to gauge, since you're new on our panel, Sammy's still here, love him so much. Have you ever purchased a BDP set?
Mm-mm. No, I thought about it, looked at them, but no.
Yeah. They make it a little difficult to
crazy
even buy
to me.
them.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy to me. I guess there's some things that are wrong with it, and to the extent that you have to wait forever to get it. It's hard to order. They are fewer of them, but the designs are excellent. The prices on them are good. They're high, but they're good for the part count. And yeah, they are more like mocks, but you also don't get instructions.
That's good
in the
my
same
opinion.
way.
Yeah.
But it's kind of strange to me that, you guys haven't pulled the trigger on any of them yet, because they are really good models. They also have great resale value.
Only because I don't build them. So I guess that's a lie. I have bought them, but I bought them in order to put them in the auction at Brickworld. So I don't buy them for myself.
Because I'm sure they're very popular for that purpose.
And they do make a lot of money for the auction, for the charity auction. Brickworld says Ideas has a really low cap, $20,000 to $30,000. A Bricklink designer program is a straight healthy percentage of sales.
Right.
Yeah, which is interesting that they do that. Why they cap it for Ideas, I do not know.
Yeah.
It's a good moral question to ask ourselves next time.
Yeah.
So that was the deepest ass dive I've ever done on a close call. That really got a good conversation going. This is good close calls tonight. They were close, and they created a lot of discussion, especially that turkey one. Nobody likes turkey.
Oh
No.
They were close, and we had calls. It was insane.
We actually had both.
Yeah.
Alphonse says, if Ideas was no cap, I think they would make more. But that was the one thing I didn't know was a cap.
Yeah.
But okay, well, surprise.
Yeah, even if it's like 0.5%, Ideas, I can tell you right now, if it's produced by Lego itself and it's on a store shelf, it sells, orders of magnitude more than the Bricklink designers, which have a set number of
Yes.
items they can produce, and it does fluctuate now some.
And they are
manufacturing time, and it's very small amount, but
they're starting to produce more of those, which is getting like some of the collectors annoyed because there's not going to be rarity. Well, good. That's not what this is. That's not
accessibility is taken away if it's limited like that. So that's not what they want.
I don't want the scalpers to do that, but it's one of those things where
Same.
If you're a collector and you buy the set and then decide not to build it and it goes up in value, that's one thing. You buy two just to resell them both, I guess that's fine, but because they have limited number, it is, not as fun, not as accessible as, letting someone who's actually going to build it an opportunity to get it.
Yeah.
It's capitalism. What can you do?
Nothing apparently. So.
Vote with your wallet.
I guess the other problem for me is that every single wave of Bricklink they produce a castle.
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
Or do they?
Yeah, or do they? Pretty dang close to every.
Yeah. All right. So great show, you guys. Thanks for the wonderful Sunday evening as usual. Ben, what do we have left on the schedule?
Good question. The last thing is this week's shows. What is our schedule, Mark?
I don't know. I think we're going to be back on Wednesday night with Brickworld Crossing because we took a week off, and I'm really itching to play some Animal Crossing. So Lene and I will be here, of course, and everybody else on the panel is, of course, welcome to join us as well as we go back to. We'll be at Bro Key this week, and we'll be doing some jungle ruins designing on Animal Crossing. And Lene and I have some plans that we haven't necessarily figured out quite yet. Someone new is here. Pardon me. The true guitar god says, I need to quit buying smaller sets and save up for a big one. The Concord looks sweet. Yeah, get it. Get it. Join us. One of us. And then I can see a night this week where maybe Thursday night, maybe Friday night even, I might be willing to sit around with you and look at some comments while you live build the Enterprise. So we can do several shows this week if you'd like to. Is that what you're asking?
Well, we always talk about the the schedule, but I'm still holding on to this Enterprise because I was like, hey, Mark was like, hey, maybe we should build this thing. Yeah, it's a big deal, yeah.
Do it on the Members Only Christmas episode and build it.
Oh, we did not do Talking Taints this year yet, and it's the holiday season. Oh, damn. All right. So
Christmas
hold
party.
on real quick. Let's talk about the Talking Taints episode. When can we do this? I am out of town. I'll be out of town the 19th through the 21st, coming back on the 22nd. So I'm open on Saturday the 13th, I'm actually open on Saturday the 27th. I can also do this coming Saturday, but that would be so many streams this week. Could we do that many streams this week?
That'd be really tight.
We
Really
might actually
short notice.
We might want to do Talking Taints on a Saturday night, like we did last time. I'm not going to drink an entire bottle of whiskey like I did last time. I was a mess. But no, I don't promise that. I think we should call off of the Sunday stream if we're going to do another Talking Taints, because Talking Taints was insane. But we had so much freaking fun with our office Christmas party, and Hal is better at doing stuff, and he adds whale blubber to all the Lego pieces, so it's going to be even more fun. And we have a new what's it called, music writing tool that creates bangers a lot faster than Udio ever did.
All right, so here's my sketch for this. And, do you even need me? I don't know. Saturday the 6th, I have an event.
Okay.
The 13th, I believe I'm available. The 27th, I'd probably be available, but I'd be at my dad's, and the reception, not perfect.
13th.
So the 13th is your best shot.
13th is my best shot, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like if we're going to do a members-only Christmas holiday stream, which the last time we called Talking Taints.
The Tanya.
Which by the way, I've been using Artlist and SendFame for like videos and pictures lately because ChatGPT is getting really finicky, and I think SendFame could probably actually make me a Talking Taint. I'm not promising anything. I don't think I should actually do that, but still a funny title for a stream, Talking Taints. And if we actually absolutely needed to push it to January to be the holidays, but be after New Year's and make it a New Year's one, I could do January 3rd. But I also nope. I'll be in the Caribbean. Nope. I'll be on a cruise. So 13th it is. Let's lock it down, and let's call ourselves off for Sunday the 14th, or do we do both?
Maybe we do both. I guess we'll have to find out.
Ouch.
Maybe if all the news has already come out by then, we won't. But
would the best way to find out to like and subscribe and hit that bell button?
Yeah, good call. And by the 14th, we should probably have a lot of Animal Crossing news for all the new Lego sets that they're creating next year. Yeah, there's going to be a huge wave.
Now, would you say that all of this indecision and everything is a mistake on our part?
No, It's fun.
It's always fun, but would it be a mistake?
Yes.
Would you say constantly Brick Dad reassuring Lene that he loves her is a mistake?
No.
I'm still thinking that there's going to be a Brickworld blood feud between the two of them.
Well, it's your turn, Ben. You haven't told me you love me today.
You're right, I haven't. So let's bring up Ben.
Oh my God.
This is a constant thing with my wife as well. She'll say, "Love you," and I'll say, "Thanks." Or something.
What is wrong with you?
Lines. This is an introvert problem.
Sociopath. No,
it's an introvert problem. 100%.
Sociopath.
It's okay to feel.
And express.
I feel attacked right now. I don't know why this is up. I certainly didn't click on that.
Contact.
I didn't either.
So the question was it a mistake for me to not say I love you, Lene?
Yes, it was. Big one.
I would have to say it's a happy accident.
Because now she knows.
Interpretations.
This is what our friend Bob Ross would tell us. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I got everyone a good chuckle at the end of the show because, of course, I love Lene. But there we go. Here's our hero, Bob Ross. He's a Florida man, believe it or not, but he's all about positivity and all of that fun stuff. Z Spouse says, "I love you, Lene." So I guess or should I say, "I love you, Lene"?
I love you, Lene.
So we got that going for us. So be kind to each other, like Bob Ross would say. Happy little trees, no mistakes, only happy accidents.
Oh, nice! Mark, look at this. Carver Valley would do a Animal Crossing one with us in January. Let's do that.
All right.
Happy accident.
Mark did set an outro for us today. It
I
is
did.
not music. It's a little
It's not.
fun nonsense.
It's a
I'm
true
all for that.
classic. It's a true classic and one of my favorites from this stream. Please enjoy and thank you all for joining us tonight.
What is all of what are these strings and like battery cables? Just like is that part of his shirt? Oh, it's part of his shirt. Wait, what is this then? Why are there just random wires? Maybe what is going on in this? I think this is from a stock photo of a father building a bomb with his son, and they photoshopped the aircraft carrier with the curved ramp in front over the bomb. Because what is going on?
Oh, dude, I'm getting a good look at that. You're right.
There's there's literally a brick of dynamite right here. This is
There are
C4.
wires. Yeah, there are wires and things just sticking out there.
100% what's happening, and that explains the look on their faces. All of these have been like how to make a bomb stock photo.